Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. And today with me I have Travis from Simon Games on behalf of Game Trays Labs and
Professor Meg!
Professor Meg, hiding behind a giant box. This is, by the way, before we put it off screen, this is Forsaken. We are doing a 2-player gameplay of Forsaken with 3 people. That should be like the title. 2-player gameplay with 3 people. That would be great. This is Forsaken. Travis, do you want to do the high-level overview of this one? Like, keep it to like, I don't know, under 17 minutes.
I'm going to try and talk as fast as you. Are you ready?
Oh, good luck with that.
No, I can't do that. No one can. All right, so the concept of this game is a science fiction kind of Western vibe game where there are 3 planets. They've been strip mined and left for dead. The colonists who originally came here to settle this place have been forsaken. So now you are characters. The 2 of you are going to portray characters who have come to this place. Where everyone else wants to leave this place, and you're going to be pursuing a personal story throughout the game. While you're pursuing your story, the world is going to be kind of evolving and changing as you go, and there's lots of lines of play. It's a sandbox game. If anyone's familiar with games like Western Legends, it's got a somewhat similar structure in so much that you have 3 actions and you move around a board and you interact with lots of different stuff. The difference here is that this game has a lot of story, a lot of reading, to which I will be the lore master today. So
Thank you.
This is a 2.5 player game, right?
Yeah.
So I know how to pronounce all the terrible, confusing words that we chose to include in here.
I can barely pronounce the English language. Your help was appreciated.
It should make you read and then
Yeah.
speak really fast and see what comes out the other side.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
So, you guys have both played. I showed you this game at Gen Con.
Yes.
Alex, this is your 3rd time sitting down to take a stab at it. You both were awesome, individually and as a unified group at Gen Con. So I'm just going to do like a kind of a rules overview, if that's okay with you, Alex.
Before we do that, can we establish why Meg has 11 health on her character on Grash over there, and I only have 7 health on mine?
Because I am the best.
Because you're a puny human, and she is a 6-limbed super gladiator.
And I'm going to crush you.
That's right. She's going to grash you.
Okay, I don't like where this is going already.
Your character's,
choose this character.
Your character's very fast, super mobile, and her character is tanky face smasher character.
Gotcha.
Right? There is no character that can get around the board as quickly as you.
Ooh, I like that.
Hyper mobile. Mobile or mobile? Which do you prefer?
Mobile.
Mobile?
Oh, I guess if you're from Alabama, it'd be mobile.
Mobile, yes, exactly.
Sorry.
Fast. He's quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
Okay, so there are differences in your characters, not only in your story, but in your mechanisms. Your character is going to be kind of like a little internal engine that you manage. And typically how the flow of this game works, as you guys are familiar with, is you have lots of control and lots of decisions on your turn, and then the game comes to life at the end of your turn and throws weird stuff at you. And then the game will kind of evolve and change, and then you guys will kind of try to adapt while you have your primary strategy of pursuing your personal goals, your feats, as they are called, of which Crash technically has 4 feats, right? Because she's... Never mind.
I love that.
And then you guys are going to be trying to pursue tactical opportunities that pop up as well. Okay? So an overview of the game is a really simple explanation of the game flow is you have an action step and you have an encounter step, okay, on your turn. At the start of your turn, if you are standing next to these little purple things, there's 3 of them. They're called pylons. You're going to get your blue gear cards back. And your gear cards are the cards that start in your hand that you play. And once they go into your discard, you have to stand next to a pylon or some other means to recover them to continue to use and abuse them. Okay, after that, you've got 3 actions. What are the actions? Well, one of the main things you do in this, like you do in most sandbox games, is you're going to move. Moving is 2 spaces. Boop, boop. There's 3 planets. If you want to step from this planet to this planet, you step across the gate, and it's just 1 move, okay? The white circles are locations. Those are not spaces themselves. You stand adjacent to those spaces. You'll also see some kind of darker flat vectors. Those are called flat vector icons. Those are called landmarks, and landmarks don't matter until they do. They just have no inherent meaning beyond unless something references it. You'll have things that care about the landmarks throughout the game. Okay?
Okay.
Another way you can move in the game is you can take a thing called a transport action. When you transport, you can move from a landmark to this little white landing strip next to this, over here, next to this thing called the transport hub. So you could go from clearly like, but it costs you a space dollar, a scrap, a gray. You can also move from any of the spaces adjacent to this thing for an action and a dollar to any landmark. So if you really need to get somewhere, you can pay $1 and $1 to get across the board really fast. Okay. Something else that you're going to do in the game is you're going to interact with locations and you're going to connect with the personas that are out. There are 3 factions in the game. Each faction kind of has dominion over each planet. The big planet Thyrria has sanctions. Sanctions kind of like Judge Dredd, RoboCop, extreme, militant kind of guerrilla police force that's trying to combat all the lawlessness in this place. You're going to have the cartel, who are the smugglers, and like they're not like mafia beat 'em up kind of guys. They're more like, hey, can we just pay you to leave us alone? They would rather talk and talk through things and pay money than engage in violence. And then there's the Ebon Eye, which are these kind of like psychic people, this race of women who are obsessed with the future, and this weird stuff called fungolite in the game, which I'll talk about later.
Oh, we've encountered fungolite before.
What you've encountered?
We've encountered
fungolite. It's especially bad for you because your character's power is as long as you have 9 or more health, 9 or more vitality, you have an extra action each turn. So fungolite lowers your vitality, so that would obviously make it a little harder. So when you're on each planet, the planets are full of unique locations. There are some similar locations. One of the primary ones is the scrapyard. Scrapyards are how you get resources. You stand next to it, you interact with it, you're going to roll dice. You start with 2, you can play cards to roll more, and then I'll come back to the dice later, but whatever you roll, the sum you roll is the amount of resource cubes you pull from the bag. Our resources come in 2 varieties. They come in a lovely lemon and a dazzling gray. These are worth 1, these are worth 2 or more.
And this is a good time to say, by the way, this game is on Kickstarter. Kickstarter, right?
It will be on Kickstarter on the 6th.
The 6th, we'll have a link to that down below. And everything you see here, despite how nice it already looks, is still very much prototype, rules, components, all that stuff subject to change.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
I usually forget until like 45 minutes into a video, and then I'm like, I hope you're still here.
It's a pretty slick prototype. Noah at Game Trays did a killer job of making this look nice, and the trays will all match in color and things in the final version, obviously. So you're going to interact with locations. That's one of the things you can do. There's 3 scrap tiles and there's 4 scrap yards. After you interact with the scrap yard, you move it over to the other one. Okay. Other things you can do is you can buy. When you buy from a location, there's a black market, a bazaar, an armory over there, and then there's these 2 things called uplinks. We have this little handy dandy tray of asset cards over here. At the uplink, you can buy the purple cards, as many as you can afford. At the black market, you can buy the blue cards, as many as you can afford. We've made a slight tweak, I think, since the last time you played, where you can do that. And your yellows are worth more, but you can only buy the blue cards at the black market. You can only buy the orange cards at the black market. And again, you can buy as many as you want, and the yellows are worth +1. And at the bazaar, you can buy blue or orange cards, but your yellows are only worth 2. Okay. The market doesn't refill till the end of the turn. The difference in these cards, blue cards go into your hand, they're gear. Orange cards are weapons. They kind of sit on your character and augment your combat stats. Purple cards are data. They one and done, they go away. What else do we have? Oh, each planet has a headquarters. You're going to interact with these personas, and each time we play, the personas are going to be different, and it's kind of a representative from the factions, right? When you connect with a persona, they're going to give you a job card. A job card, you're going to look at it, you're going to decide if you want it or not, and then you'll put it in the slot for that faction. If you do, if you don't, you put it on the bottom, and you take the next one regardless, okay? If you already have a job, you can choose to take it or keep the one that you have. You'll also see at the top they have bonuses, scrounge 2, gain a boost, gain a vision. So they'll give you a bonus, or if you pay them more of the thing that they give you, you'll get a different bonus, right? So for example, that guy will let you pull 2 from the bag, but if you pay him a yellow resource, you can gain 2 rep, and then you can gain or lose infamy. So they'll give you like a special power. When you complete a job for a faction, you'll get reputation in that faction, and you spend the reputation at that faction at a headquarters, and that gives you a victory point and lets you get a special card from their faction spoils, which are like nutty, crazy, super powerful stuff.
Very fun stuff.
And they're like very like line of play informing. Okay, so there's 1 per planet. Then there's a couple extra things, like you can gamble at the Cantina. I'll kind of just gloss over these. You can gamble at the Cantina. You can heal at the clinic. You can go into the ruins if you have one of those purple transponder tokens and kind of wander into the jungle and you find weird stuff, but you don't know what you're going to get, right? You know you're going to get something good, but you don't know what you're going to get. And then there's the transport hub that you can move to and from that I mentioned earlier. So there's two more types of actions. There's a really cool action called resting. It's super fun. You do nothing and you gain 2 life and you get a boost token. And what is a boost token? A boost token lets you move 2 spaces as a free action on your turn. Your character is obsessed with boost tokens. Okay?
Yeah, I like moving.
Like you can get them, you have them on tap, and you can use them to roll dice and do all kinds.
Like an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, well, he has to because he's got like a crazy mission that he's on. And then the last action is there's things like special actions. So for example, there's a bounty. This who is standing here, you can engage in a fight with this bounty if you go there and interact with the bounty standee. Or you can use special actions on cards you have. If they have special actions, free actions obviously don't count towards your action limit. After you're done, you have an encounter. Encounters are pretty simple. If you're standing next to this red thing or this blue thing, depending on the planet, you'll draw a card from that. If the top of the card, if the card is split in 2, you refer to which color node you're standing next to. If it's got both of them and it's just one single outcome, it doesn't matter where you're standing. Typically blue, lower payout, lower risk. Red, higher payout, get your face smashed in, higher risk. Okay? So that's how the encounters work. The other things we'll talk about real quickly is just your characters. So your character has a little thing called a legend loop. When you gain legend, you're just going to advance on this track. You'll unlock powers, and when you make it all the way back around, you get 2 victory points. Okay? That's what that means. And this will kind of like facilitate things with your character. So for example, Alex, your character gets tons of boosts.
I like
it.
I like
so
it.
lots and lots of free actions, right? You have your story cards, and this is just like a little quick summary of where your character's kind of starting out in the story. And then you have your active feats. Your feats are, when you complete a feat, you advance to your next chapter. I'm going to read you a little vignette. You're going to make a narrative choice. You'll get some stuff in the world will change. And then in chapter 1, you have 1 feat. In chapter 2, you have 2. In chapter 3, you have 3, right? If you complete all 3 of your chapters completely, all 6 feat cards, the game ends immediately, right? And then we calculate score.
And otherwise, we're going 25 points.
Otherwise, we're going to 16 points,
16
which is not
points.
marked here.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's feats, and I'll help you guys out with that as we go along, just to kind of be your personal concierge. The last thing that we probably should talk about is dice. How the dice work is when you roll dice, it'll instruct you how many you're going to.
If you want, we could do that once we start the first.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just
So yeah,
there's a lot to go over.
Sure, sure. Well, you roll the dice for more than just battles in this
Yes.
game, right? There's lots of ways. You
Oh,
roll
I'm
dice.
gonna be rolling dice my first turn.
Are you?
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
you're gonna get resources.
Absolutely. Do you know why I'm getting resources, Meg?
No.
Because I have to start my turn with weapon mods. And because I have to start my turn with weapon mods, I have to go to the market and buy a weapon. And that means I need 6 scrap over there, which means I'm trying to get resources off the bat.
Well, I'm just gonna keep buying the weapons.
You should totally do that. But that's...
Please see here,
Yep.
you can spend a vision, if you get a vision,
Yep.
which you can get from the Ebony, to flush the market
Exactly.
so that you can get to more.
But I don't need to because I'm going to get 6 scrap before Meg goes.
Yeah, we can
So-
talk about some of the nuances as we go. I think that's a good idea.
I mean, that's basically the basic. What I'm just doing over here already is the starting point of Forsaken. It's the starting point of an open sandbox game in which you have these objectives and these goals, and you're trying to figure out the best way to get there. And so I just start with, hey, I want to do X. What's the best way to get to X? And start wandering down a pathway. The more you get these cards, the more those pathways will expand, and the more open world it will be. Especially as you have 1, 2, 3 goals at a time. And then, of course, as Meg gets in the way and needs to be murdered, that happens too.
You're not going to murder.
No, there's no way I will murder you so hard.
I think it's pretty clearly established. You murder me, I run away from you. I
Her
think
starting
that's
card
clearly-
is called Warpaw. It's a prosthetic bludgeoning device.
You can't hit me if you can't catch me.
That's true.
That's the
Now,
issue.
speaking of which, I believe I go first.
It's the person who traveled the furthest goes first.
Well, she has 3. Oh, she has 3 because of her character, not because of
Correct.
that. So the person who traveled the furthest.
Yeah, but you have a boost and you have 2. She has just 3.
So she traveled the furthest here, so she gets.
She
3.
traveled. I assume Massachusetts is further
Yeah.
than Indianapolis. Well, one is
Yeah.
a state and the other's a city, but let's just say Indiana versus Massachusetts.
But
She had to
also-
get on a plane.
I
Yeah,
traveled from
yeah.
here to here, so she, I think,
Wins.
travels the furthest when.
Oh my gosh.
to play the game.
Are you micromanaging distance
Absolutely.
right now?
That's okay.
He just wants to go first so
I do want to
badly.
go first. I do want to go first. Meg, you can go.
Before
You
we
can go.
start, where are the pyre vents? Just
The
so I
pyre
know.
vents is right here,
Okay,
and I'll
perfect.
be just one of the main things that's going to change in the final version is all the locations will have a little icon summary of what they do. These are on a little shape now, so they stand out a little easier. So this is an older draft of the map. It's serviceable, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to jump in and help.
So Meg, I believe you're going first now.
I know, and I feel like you already knew what you were gonna do. Do you want to go first?
I could go first.
Go ahead, you can.
Okay. Ha, I win.
Fine.
So offhand, I'll start with the bat, and we have 3 actions, and we're going to take the 3 actions to go ahead, and I'm going to start by wandering 1 over here to this area there, and then I'm going to scrounge. When you scrounge, you roll 2 dice. I'm going to go ahead and cash in my oink kit to put my discarded gear area, and I'll roll an extra die. And so Travis, if you want to do the honors of the die rolling,
3 dice.
3 dice.
All right.
And I got the following. So if you want to walk through the dice over there.
So these dice are blank on 4 sides. They have 2 little criticals. The rest are blanks. The zone they land in determines their value and also determines the damage they deal or that you take. When you roll dice by yourself, you take the damage. When you roll dice against an enemy, you deal the damage. And we'll get more into what damage means against an enemy, like especially an NPC later when that comes up. But right now, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, scrounge 5, take 2 damage.
Isn't it 3 damage because is it doubled for that as well?
No, this is just so that in case a die is covering it, you can see. It's the same
I'm
damage.
saying,
Or if you're
does the
scared.
critical not double the damage?
It doubles the damage. So,
But
you're right,
yeah,
3. I'm
damage.
so sorry. Yes,
Right.
you take 3.
So I go to 6, 7, 6, 4. Meg's, for the record, Meg's so proud of me because she's usually the one catching these things. So I got 3 over
5
there.
pulls.
So I
5
never
pulls.
scrounged when we played because I was so busy fighting.
You were too busy winning.
I didn't realize you took damage
Yeah.
when you roll for yourself.
Yeah. So that's a little tricky for her. That's another reason why she starts with a little bit more resources.
Yeah.
Like, for example, there's a card you could buy right out of the gate.
want
You could
that
buy
one.
both
I
of those.
want that one.
Well, I now have 5 resources. Oh.
Okay. So there are...
Good thing it's on camera because I feel like you're cheating.
Oh no, it's on camera. People can watch the whole thing.
I believe there are 27 grays and 9
Wow.
yellows, and you just drew 1/3 of the yellows on your
That's
first pull.
insane.
We now move this. Thank you, Meg. I appreciate it. We move this over here. I like this game more already.
Which one of where, is the leprechaun DNA on your mom or your dad's side of the family?
It's never happened before. I wouldn't know. And then from there, I'm trying to get to the bazaar or the armory because
the
that's
bazaar
where
is
I
right
can buy.
there,
I know.
and don't forget you've got the boost to help you move.
Oh, I can do that right now. So that for my 3rd action, I can go ahead and buy my weapon right now. Oh my gosh, I like this game so much right now. We're going to use our boost. We're going to cash in the boost to get 2 free movement to walk over here. 1, 2 over there. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and engage with the for my 3rd action. So the boost was a free action.
And you
for
can
my
buy
3rd action-
you can buy blue and
Oh
orange
yes, I
cards.
can. And I can buy. Well, I'm going to start with the purchase of this. Now, scrap counts as 1 more, right? The gold.
Scrap is 2 at this
Okay.
location.
So, and at other locations it's 3, right?
At the armory, weapons you can buy. Your yellows are worth 3. At the black market, the gear you
I'm
buy.
going to spend a total of 6, 4, and 1, 2 to preserve those gold and others. I'm going to go ahead and dump them over there. And shift 1. That is useful.
Yes, shift means that you take a die, no matter whose die, and you can move it up, down, or in this case, parallel.
No matter
That is
who's
so
die.
cool.
So
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take back one of those grays and cash in these 2 over here to go ahead and pay for that because I think that's way too cool. I don't even care about the fact that
Sorry, you're not allowed to make change.
I'm sorry, that's not how this works over here. But now I have this weapon over here. So I have this pulse rifle over here, and let's show you how this weapon upgrading
Yes.
system works. I'm going to have this weapon, and I want this weapon, but I also have my old weapon. To that end, you can go ahead and keep any one weapon at any point and rotate the other weapons around to increase your stats. So I now have a weapon mod, which is going to deal an increased damage, and means I'm not completely wasting my weapon, and more important, start your turn, which is not the next turn, with X number of weapon mods, and because we're at the first tier, I only need 1 weapon mod. So at the beginning of my next turn, this will already be complete.
You're going to advance to your next
Oh my
story.
gosh.
Boosh!
Right
out of
about
the
now.
gate.
That doesn't feel fair.
We probably should, by the way, start with something that I forgot to do, which is read my actual character.
Oh
as
yeah.
fast
Do you
as
want to read your
possible.
little story?
So I believe my goal is to read it as fast as possible and see the gibberish that comes out.
Let's go.
And
For the record, down below, you can go ahead and hit the little gear icon and modify it to like 0.25 speed. Homecoming. Your family paid to send you off-world 8 standard cycles ago, but now you've returned to Thyrria with the spanning of tactical training and terraforming sea. With their period gone, the seek to restore Thyrria to your garden world and secure a home and future, placing it at the clan school will not be easy. First things first, you'll need to look up whatever old friends you have left.
Why are you not a rapper? You should be a rapper.
And now we are good to go. On to Meg's turn. I believe that's my turn, right? No. An encounter.
You're the Busta Rhymes of board game
We're
review.
gonna do it again. We're gonna read this card.
Boosh.
This one is this card over here. Let's go ahead and read this. We have the stasis chambers. Is it stasis or stasis?
Stasis.
Stasis it is. There we go. I can't pronounce. I could just go fast. I'm gonna do this one more time
That's
fast.
how he can do it so fast. He's not focusing on actually pronouncing the words.
I'm gonna do this one more time fast.
Let me see the code.
And then
of
after
T12.
that, I will slow down. Time and wind, both equally inescapable, are constantly changing the face of the Thyrrian wasteland. This constant shifting reveals a series of carbon glass domes protruding from the sands. Peering into one, you see the stasis-bound form of a human dressed in the very livery of an Imperial officer. The Imperial took everything the Thyrria had to offer and left the system abruptly, so abruptly that it appears they even abandoned some of those in their own stasis chambers. They may deserve their fate, but they are still people. Smash the domes or revive the officers. Ooh.
Guarantee he missed words. I know it.
You can watch it. This is
I'm
film.
going
This is
to.
film.
So
I'm
he
gonna
found
play
some,
this
he
back.
found some people buried in the sand that were the people who were responsible for strip mining this place, and now he has the choice to
either smash the domes or revive the officers. A normal inclination is revive the officers, but I've watched too many movies. Like, I've watched the whole Marvel thing, and like I've watched The Boys. Don't revive things that are buried in the ground. I'm gonna smash the domes.
So, and it's also worth mentioning, your character is from here. Your parents paid to send you off world, and you got a bunch of tactical training. You've come back with a terraforming seed, and no. These you don't like these people. These are the people who are responsible for ruining the world you're trying to save, right? So you have come back. You're one of the only characters who's actually from this world, and you've come back. You're trying to find your old group of friends, and you're you're already in it. You've just bumped into
Definitely smash the domes.
Okay, so and that's option
one.
All right, so you're gonna scrounge 2.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You're
I
going to
love it.
gain a purple token, a transponder, and that's going to go in your codex, and that just means that you can have 3 things in your codex. Your character going to have 5 boosts, where other characters can only hold 3.
We got on camera. We got. Oh yes.
We're going to shuffle card R1 from the reserve.
Do you want to go first?
I'm going to have to get up every once in a while. We're going to shuffle this into the top 2 cards of this planet's deck.
Okay. The top 2 meaning the top 3 inclusive.
So 2 plus the 1.
Gotcha, okay.
Shuffle them up, and now something is going to happen at a later point. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to advance the bounty tracker. The bounty is going to be worth whatever it's on and above it. If the bounty ever gets all the way to the bottom, it escapes and bad stuff happens. Right?
Okay.
And what made that track go down again?
The
Because of what he
result,
did?
yes. Yeah. So he's running around creating havoc, and the bad guys are like,
Excellent. And
All right.
Meg, it's now your turn.
All right. Should I read this for her
Correct.
first?
Oh, as fast as
Alright.
you can.
No.
I'll slow down. I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down.
read it in your burliest voice possible.
I can't.
You can't.
I can maybe do it like that. I was told to do a deep voice one time, and I could not. It was not possible. Disembarking your transport ship, you lay eyes on Thyrria for the first time. You have seen 100 worlds like it, and your blood has even touched the rocks of some few, but none have made you remember fear. Perhaps this world, with its reputation of savagery, can make you recall that feeling at last. You set off in search of a worthy opponent.
So tough. You're basically the macho man lizard.
Yeah.
Person
We're
of
here
this
to
game.
crush skulls in all 4 of our arms. All right.
So new cards came out, a new weapon came out, in case you
Ooh.
want to have another hand that's not normal. And there are 3 of these purple cards. Remember, you can buy any number of purple cards at the uplinks.
At the armory, I can only buy blue.
At the armor, you can only buy orange. At the
orange.
you can buy
I
blue.
can't afford anything, though.
Yeah. Well, there's you could go get resources.
Yeah,
You've got 4 actions, Meg.
I know. I think I
You're-
go make friends with the people.
Yeah.
I do think that's something I want to do.
And you can get a job, maybe.
Yes. So I can only move. I get an extra action. So I'm gonna just go 1, 2, 3. This is like so much less climactic, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I will take a job from the Ebony.
Okay. So we're gonna draw from that little gray at the very top.
Let's see what they want me to do. Now I shouldn't read this because he shouldn't know.
I believe it's public. I believe
It'll be
it's based
public
on-
once you put it down.
Okay. So I have a crisis. Convert surveillance. Special action. Pay the cost below at the indicated place. To complete this job, I have to discard 3 gear. I
You
only
you
have
can
2.
you can put that on the bottom, and you want to get another one. And it's all the way across the map too. Do you want to get a different job?
Is that something you're allowed to do?
Yeah.
I
you
didn't
can,
know that.
You could.
It's all good. You're just taller than the studio allows for. There you go.
I didn't need that top of my head after all.
You passed it around to come.
Do you want me
Just
to
put
put
this
this over here too?
Sure, if you want to manage that, by all means.
And I think this is a bit better. So I have Cult Separatist. Special action. Initiate a fight against this opponent at the indicated place when to complete this job.
Where's the indicated place?
It's at the Empyrean Seed Vault.
That is like
That's
right.
where
Right
you're
there.
on. When you're on again. Now this feels like last game again.
And so the fight is they roll 4 dice. You are only rolling 3, but you have your Warpaw and your Omni Kit to help you hedge. And how damage works against the NPCs is they have a thing called Overwhelm. If you hit their Overwhelm, then you get the additional bonus. So you'll get 2 rep for this, If you overwhelm them, oh, here's the annoying thing though. You just got this from taking the job, and now this says, if you lose, you would lose it, but that would assume.
That's
that
if you lose. You don't lose,
Yeah.
Meg. You don't lose.
You don't.
But I
die
think I
in
can't do this yet.
Why not?
Because I think that's all my actions.
Is it an
Is
action
it
to
an
do
action to do this?
Yeah, but that's you have one more action. You moved twice. You interacted with her, and you have one
I
action
moved 3
left.
times.
No,
and
it's
that
2
moves-
spaces per action,
Guys, I'm gonna fight then.
guys.
Then
We
let's
need-
fight!
The Eb and I are going to go over here. Ironically, where you want to end up later.
That's
too.
amazing.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're going to fight on turn 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they. Which color you want to be? White or blue?
Blue.
Okay. So you have 3 dice naturally. They have 4 dice.
And I'm
Do you
gonna
want
use
to
my
put?
Omni Kit.
Okay. So you just chuck it over here in your discard. You can put that down here if you want. I mean, you guys. You got me on your living reference sheet.
That's true, that's true.
And then you have this that you can play after you
yes,
roll.
yes.
So would you like me to roll, or do you want to roll
I'll do
first?
it, I'll do it.
You're gonna get up and roll and everything.
Ah!
Okay.
Ah!
And there
I
we
got
go.
this.
Oh
You
no,
need
one
die
die.
back there. Roll that.
Oh, ooh, did I drop
you're
one
good.
up?
It fell
Yeah.
on the back.
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
All right, so I'll help you here. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're dealing you 1, 2, 3 damage. You have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
and you're dealing them 1 damage.
What are the
Yeah.
modifiers you have? You have one.
You have +1, so you're 1 strength away. You can play. You
if
can.
we tie,
You win. Player active player wins ties.
then I'll do it.
So you want to play this?
Yes. Yes.
you-
So I will use my war paw.
You're not gonna. I don't think you're not gonna be able to overwhelm, unfortunately.
That's okay.
But you're gonna win.
I don't want to lose.
That's right. Okay, and then you're
So,
going to lose. You're going to
I'll take a
take
damage?
3 damage.
1, 2, 3, plus the 1 for using this.
No, that's only if you
Do both.
do both.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
So you win. You're going to get 2 rep in Ebony. This job is completed, and you gain a legend for.
Yes.
And you're going to be very happy when you. What does that say?
I can move to and recover war paw.
There you go. So you can move too. So if you move down to the pylon, you would also get your Omni Kit
That
back.
is true. And there's not really anywhere better to move to.
Not presently.
I'll go 1, 2. Perfect. I don't
I-
get this till the next turn.
That you got right now.
That
because
right now you have it, and then this is in your
discard.
discard for now.
Oh, it's because of that I got back. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So and you got your 2. So you could
Did you
also
recover-
move.
Did you recover one?
She recovered
recovered
her
war
warpath. Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
you could also move toward the headquarters, and if you go there, you can spin this to get a victory point in the special spoils, which are nutty, and you would have one of those on turn
I'll
2.
move there next turn, maybe.
Okay. So you're only gonna have
Yeah.
3 actions next turn.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Decisions.
How
Yeah,
dare
I don't want my cards back. I don't care as much. I'll move to there.
Okay.
you. Okay.
And then I get a...
You can actually get adjacent to it. So see, look, go down one,
Because you
and
can
then
go
boop,
down that
yep.
little spot.
Yep.
And that means you can have an encounter. With
Lovely. Let's do
So
it.
you're gonna pull an encounter from that planet. What do you got?
The xenotype. In the mycoid verge's balmy outlands, the stench of rotten fungi that feed on it blends in with the soupy air to create a feeling unlike anything you've experienced. Just as you were wondering how anything could survive here, a bipedal shape approaches you. Its form is stark white and spongy, with fungal crusts protruding from its face and shoulders. You fear at first that this may be a victim of the fungolite, but this is different. It reaches out to you, at first with a 4-fingered hand, then with a pair of creeping feelers.
Ugh.
that. Now, I don't know if you remember this, Meg, but you've played this card. Remember the options?
No.
Look at the options.
Oh!
What are the
Kill it
options?
with fire or allow it to touch you.
Do you
And
remember
that
the
little
card?
skull means you're gonna fight.
I want it to touch me.
You want it to touch you?
Last time you killed it with fire, right?
I don't remember. I think I said allow it to touch me.
I think you wanted to. I don't know. I think you wanted to have a fight last time.
I think it
There's a
sounded
reason.
so creepy that
Yeah.
I like it.
You suppress a shiver as the creature's feelers come into contact with your face, and you suddenly hear a whisper in your mind. I am Orm, speaker of what you know as the fungolite. We have awoken from the loam. We are self-aware, but we are burned to nothing by your kind. We wish only for the right to determine our own future. Please be the speaker for your kind. Without another word, Orm fades away soundlessly into the misty fungal forest. So you are going to gain a card. And what does this card say?
Ooh, Loam Speaker status. Gain 1 for each fungolite on your vitality track after you roll. But I don't want fungolite.
Too bad.
Oh, do I get it as well?
Yeah.
Well, 1 isn't the worst.
Yeah. I mean, you get it. So you're up 2 strength right now in every fight. That's better than the expected return on a die.
That is fair. That is fair.
It stinks, but...
I don't want it to gunk me up too much, but we got space.
No, you want to be careful.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're going to shuffle card R16
into the top 2 cards
into the top 2 cards of that planet's deck. Stuff's happening, guys.
Creepy things are
Guys and
touching
gals. Yeah, you got touched with creeping feelers. It's kind of gross. But
we got the fungus.
Okay.
You got athlete's foot. You have 4 feet, so it's super dangerous for you. All right, that is your turn. So yeah, this is called a talent or a status, depending on which. So you just got like a little passive ability now. All right, it is your turn, Alex.
What if I haven't fully thought through my second turn as much as I thought through my first turn?
That's fine. Well, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to complete your feat. And what is on the very bottom of your card? Will say Z something down in the corner.
It's going to be Z10.
Okay.
Right
Pure justice. All right. So after so long away, Thyrria doesn't start feeling like home again until you've been here a week. You learn your old circle of friends now calls themselves Pure Justice, and they've taken to protecting the outlying settlements. They're not good at naming themselves. The outlying settlements with a bizarre assortment of makeshift weapons. Though years of hardship have sadly thinned their numbers, their survivors are absolutely ecstatic to be reunited with you. To them, a terraforming seed is nothing more than fable. When you show it to them, they erupt into debate over how to best leverage this development to everyone's advantage. Some are eager to scrap together what excavation gear they can to plant the seed deep near the planet's core, while others are wary of handing a garden world over to the factions. They look to you for leadership, Pierre/Alex.
What are my choices?
Your choices are rebuild an Imperiad excavator to plant the seed, or declare war on the factions. The seed can wait.
Declare war on the factions. The seed can wait.
All right. So you're going.
I'm a little worried that Meg seems to be allying with the Fungalite and these things, and
She is the lone speaker.
Yeah. And I don't feel like we're on the same team here. This is not co-op.
So you are going to go to card. So this card you just tuck on the bottom. You'll do PF3.
PF3. Okay. Wait,
and we're going to shuffle card R20.
What if I don't have a PF3? How problematic is that?
You do. It's just on the other side.
Okay, there we go. Okay. PF3. Infiltration. Do I read? I can read.
Yeah, you can go ahead and read that.
Ready to ride or die, the roughs and toughs of Pure Justice begin enthusiastically polishing their brass knuckles. If these thumpers are going to have a chance in hell against the factions, they're going to need all the help they can get. While the team is out kicking up dust in the desert, you plan out an elegant strategy to dismantle the status quo. All you need to do is find a weak point where you can insert yourself. And we need cards S and B, so we're going to grab a...
So an S is a starter.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and just chuck this over here, because once you're done with those, you're going to gain 2 victory points also, Alex.
Okay, we got a starter over here, and I'm going to grab B. B is going to be... I got 2 victory points. Nice, okay. I'll go ahead and get S and B over there locked in as our feats. And we have 2 victory points. I am red. And we have now Explore and Plan Insertion Point. So S is going to be the random one that we get no matter what. We get a one that we have to modify. And then we have Plan Insertion Point, connect with a persona, and visit all 3 planets in a single turn. Holy hell, what are you doing to me?
Expensive. Good thing you got money.
Connect with a persona and visit all 3 planets in a single turn. Wow. Okay, I guess it's not that hard with a teleporting hub.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Mark different landmarks on this. So we have to mark 3 different landmarks on this card, from the Imperial Sea Vault to the Imperial Strip Mines to the Imperial Slag Deck and the Clinic. Ooh, the Clinic's not the worst considering considering I'm hurt. But I don't want to. That's the way you start your turn there. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's mark this, start your turn there, or discard a gear to mark it
as a free action.
You might want to take a look at your Fractal Jack over there as well.
Yeah, my Fractal Jack is awesome. I love my Fractal Jack. I'm going to go ahead and discard my Fractal Jack to go ahead and gain 1 of these over here. And then I have 3 actions I can utilize now. So the 3 actions I can utilize, I do want to go ahead and get those taken care of. We got what do you have? We have the Imperial Seed Vault, which is over here. We have the Imperial Slag Deck. Where's that?
The Imperial Slag Trench is over here.
And then the Imperial Slag...
And the Strip Mine is there.
Oh, that's annoying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it's a lame turn, but I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go ahead. That's the fastest way here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 as 1 action. That's going to be that. And then I'm going to scrounge as my next action.
So, okay.
That's
did you have to use a boost, or did you hold on to your boost?
I hold on to what boost? So I'm holding on to my boost right now.
Okay, so you're going to scrounge again.
So I'm going to scrounge now that I'm over there.
Knocked out, man.
And we're going to go ahead and... Well, I got this... Wait, hold up. Do I do anything? Oh, you got that. Yeah, you got to roll those first. That seems reasonable. Okay.
So that's 2 and 2.
And
so
2
if you want, you could play your optics and you could move this down and only take 1 damage.
Do I care
Or you could
enough?
wait.
I think I will go ahead and do that. That seems reasonable. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do, no, I don't care about the damage. I don't care about the damage.
So when you take damage in this game, what happens is there's 6 cards here. 3 of them say injury, and they basically just say your turn is over. You go to the clinic, and you set your life to 1. When you're at the clinic, you can spend an action, and you can gain all your vitality back. One of them says you're laying bleeding where you are. You discard all of your gear, and you're at 1, and you're not at the clinic. One says that you lose if you're in a fight, but you run away, and another one just says miraculously you win and you set your vitality to 2. So,
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 from this bag, and we'll see what we got. We got a gold.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
I love it.
This guy.
I love it.
This
I
guy.
love
Too
it.
much.
Okay,
This guy.
and that's my turn. I am
Okay.
now at a location over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a card.
and I shuffled a card into there just so
Yes,
you
did.
know.
We have T1. This encounter is tailored to your character. Encounter number 1.
Okay, let me go find. So those are placeholders, and all of the characters have personalized little stories when you draw those. So Pierce, your story 1 is called Old Grudges. In a stroke of blind luck, you sidestep a pulse blast, then dive for cover. A voice shrouded by a respirator taunts you by name. It seems that some old grudges against you and your family are still alive, dating back to your days as a merc tracker. The disadvantage of being outgunned is something you can handle. The disadvantage of not knowing your assailant could prove fatal. Do you want to draw your weapons and fire? Do you want to make the assassin a better offer? This requires you to spend 3 resources. Or do you want to run?
Make the assassin a better offer.
Okay, so pay 3 resources.
I'm at 2 health. I can't afford to fight.
So you got to pay 3. Remember, your yellows are worth 2.
Yep, I'm gonna give him plain basics over here.
All right. You gain an ebony spoils.
Nice. Oh, really?
Yes.
Holy hell, those cards are cool. Okay, can I read this? Let's finish that. Let's finish that.
And then you advance the bounty tracker.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Okay, so the spoils, by the way, are the coolest cards in the game. It's the main reason I played this game, to see all the spoils. We have Fungalite Chip. Free action, gain 1 legend, 1 Fungalite, and a, what's it called? The yellow thingy. Archive this and gain card C16 from the reserve if you have 3 Fungalite. Oh, cool. Okay.
So the story will progress from the use of that if you're willing to infect the crap out of yourself.
Oh, I'm willing to infect the crap out of myself.
And you can only gain that much. That little green on your life track. So Grash is tough, but can take a lot of fungalite. You are weak, but you only have to take 3.
And Legend's going to be this track over here, right?
That is correct.
So I'm going to go ahead and archive as a free action. Oh, it's a free action. It has to be on my turn. This is after my turn, right?
Yes, your
Okay,
turn
so
is
we'll wait.
over.
We'll wait. That's my turn. Okay. Meg, to you.
Boom.
So this is a limit of how much fungalite you can take.
Max,
That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if you hit that cap, you don't have to worry about anybody. I've never actually seen someone have that much fungalite.
Oh, you're about to see me have all the Fungalite.
Yeah.
You're a pretty fun guy.
Oh,
indeed.
hey.
So I'm already at headquarters.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
All right, so I will do that first.
Okay,
Okay.
so you want to spin these?
Yes.
You're going to gain a
Yes.
victory point.
Let's go ahead and pop you up there, Meg.
And you're...
Finally on the board.
You get to draw 2 cards and pick 1. So this one is just going to go back in the deck. And then it's going to archive itself. And then this one is... Wow, yeah.
We want the weapon.
You want the giant scary weapon?
Why would
Yes.
you want the giant scary weapon, Meg?
I love weapons.
Is that the same weapon we had last time? No.
No.
Different. Okay.
I don't know. I did no. Maybe
So
Yeah,
this
I
is
had a
6 dice, which is insane. That's
Yes.
cap.
That's the max.
And then
Nice.
you get a vision when you win.
I was really sad when I found out there's a captain.
Yeah, you're like, I can't have all the dice.
I was like, I was about to roll 8.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's your first action.
All right, and then I only have 3, so it's kind of a lame turn, I feel like, but I'm just gonna go 1, 2.
You could rest, and you'll get a boost, which you could use to move the next turn, and you'll heal up, and then you'll have your
I'll
full
heal up.
action suite.
Is resting just 1 action?
It's you take it, and then you don't have any more actions after that. But if you do it in your last action, then there's no penalty, and you're going to gain a boost, which is the equivalent of the move that
action,
you're going
yeah.
to
I'll
take.
move to up there first.
Okay.
And then rest.
And when you rest, you heal how much?
Everything.
2.
All
2.
2.
Well, it's everything for me.
you-
Boop, and then
Oh,
you
no,
gain
it's
a blue boost.
No, you went for 8 to 10.
No, yeah, you go to
Oh,
you're on
I
10,
messed that up.
Yeah. Okay.
and then a
There you
blue
go.
boost.
I got it.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, and then you are standing next to a blue encounter node, so you're going to pull the top card off of the Myquid Verge.
Hopefully it's another fungus.
Hey, it's a
special one.
personalized story. What do you know?
Number
Yay.
6.
What number is it at the bottom?
6.
All right, Grash. Ooh, I've never seen this. I've never actually seen this one before. Is that crazy that this game is so big that as a designer, I've not seen all the content myself?
There's
That's
a lot of
fun.
stuff going on here.
You stop, it's called nonlinear. You stop dead in your tracks at a clearing in the foggy jungle, face to face with a statue of yourself. The resemblance is unmistakable. Oh, did this happen to you?
Yes,
Oh, so
it
I
did.
have seen this. The resemblance
It's
is
like Groundhog's Game.
yeah. The resemblance is unmistakable.
For the record, I just want to point out, we have all these cards here,
Yeah.
and I think the last time you played, you had like 2 of them, or 3 of them, and you just seen like two of them already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, that was,
No, it's
that
all
was
good.
an
It's funny.
untrue statement that I just made. So the resemblance is unmistakable down to every detail, accounting for one of your scars and several scars that you don't even have. Welcome back, a voice says behind you, and you turn to find an ebon-eye seer smiling at you fondly from her hood. Her prehensile hair curls around the edges of her robe as though it were living. What is a living? You've never seen this woman before in your life. The seer seems to notice your puzzlement. Ah, I apologize, all-sister Grash. Time is not so linear in this place. My first time meeting you was equally disconcerting. You and I agreed that when you first came here, you could not be allowed to leave. So please make yourself comfortable. Do you want to agree to stay, or do you want to escape back the way you came, which requires a boost?
We agree to stay.
Okay, you're going to gain card C36 from the reserve. You heal all damage. You lose all visions.
Aw.
You lose your previous visions?
She lost her
Yeah,
vision.
that's
Oh,
okay.
no.
I don't need it.
That's okay. Well,
I'm
she
now
gets another
revered.
power.
You may connect with the Ebon-Eye persona from any landmark on the same planet. Gain 1 legend each time you pay for the Ebon-Eye persona special bonus. That makes sense that you take it away so that you can't just like pay for a
Yeah,
legend
so you
right
can't
away.
ding it. Yep, exactly. So you are now.
But I gain 1 after I win battles.
Yes, you do.
So you've got a nice little. That's you
My
and your
engine's
combos.
going.
Didn't you have a combo last time you played too?
Probably.
Yeah. You're like, I had so many. It was hard.
I was just so amazing every time we play.
All right, so that it goes back to Alex.
Okay, that was all 3 actions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you rested, yeah, that's right. Then you
Yeah.
did the encounter, yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so,
That's why we read something.
all reasonable. I start by marking, what do I use for marking over here? Just,
Your little
chips.
red markers.
okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and mark this Imperium strip mine over here. We accomplished that because we're on that location. From there, I am kind of inclined, based on my lack of any health. Yeah, what? What?
You have to be on that location?
Yeah. This is right here.
You're not.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not on the location. One second. Where was I last turn? Oh my gosh. So I wanted to end up there.
This is why I love playing games with him, because I love being like, wait a second.
No, it's
but you,
okay.
Should we
you
give
would-
him one take back?
No, but could I have made it that
If
way?
you,
anyway?
if you could have made
Could
it,
I have
I'll
made it?
let
With
you
your
retcon
boost,
your
you
turn.
could have.
Where was I? I was
Yeah,
over here?
spend a boost.
Yeah, so I'll spend the boost and go there. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, I thought I was in the same location. Apologies.
Yeah.
So I start there, mark that, and then I go from there. I have 3 actions, and I can go ahead. I could fight the guy, but that seems like a big mistake based on my current health status.
You could do the persona, the Ebon-Eye.
I think I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, then 1. That's my second action. Discard this card over here to go down here. Okay, in order to mark this location.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to mark the clinic. And then, I want to start by the clinic, don't I? I want to start by the clinic. Never mind.
Well, sure.
So discarding doesn't
And
make
discarding doesn't
You
help.
can use. Oh yeah, if you start your turn there, if you're going to heal, then yeah, and you could still use your fungalite chip also.
Yeah, I think I am going to discard my thing to mark it. So I'm going to stick with that action, and then I'm going to.
You could also move one, Alex. That way you get all 3 of your
yes,
gear
that's,
back.
That's what I'm about to do. And then I'm going to go over here and then move 1 here to be able to pop there, and then use my fungalite chip to go ahead and mark a fungalite down on my board over here. Gain 1 legend over here, and then have 1 fungalite, 1 legend. I'll put this over here. Gain 1 legend, 1 fungalite. That's going to move over here, which gives me a boost. That's going to give me that. And then archive this and gain card C16, which I don't yet done. And then that's it. That's my
You
turn.
could move 1 more space if you want to have an encounter, Alex.
That seems reasonable. Let's go ahead and do that. This seems reasonable.
Boosh.
And we have an encounter. Okay. So, we have this card over here, which is the Stasis Chamber. Okay. Summoned by an Imperial Distress Beacon, an elite corporate task force has been dispatched to recover the remains of their last officers and to investigate their cause of death. Oh, this is because I squashed their chamber, isn't it?
Yes.
Why they feel need. Gain a purple over here.
You got another one?
Yep. Place the Imperial Strike Force token, S19, from the reserve on this encounter space, then move this card to the event row.
Okay. So what happens here? So this will now go away. This will no
Sounds like
longer
I'm
be an
looking
encounter
for-
space, and this is a new rule that's going to get added to the game. So you can. And you have to fight these guys. By the way.
Have to, or is it a choice?
Oh,
it looks like it has to. Yeah, it looks like I have to.
Gain the Imperial Strike Force token from the reserve, and then move this card to the event.
Glad I discarded
No.
that shit.
You can fight them.
I'm going to choose not to fight them, because I'm scared and terrified.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. So that's just going to go up there, and that's an opportunity that someone can come there and fight these guys by.
Yeah, someone who doesn't have 2 health can do that.
Yep.
Did you end up doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I discarded my shift card, which I'm going to get back at my turn.
Got you.
Which is very helpful. Yeah,
All
done.
right.
Done.
And you're not next to anything?
No, that was I was next to this over here.
Oh, I see, and that's what covered that.
This is on this? On
Yeah,
this?
it removes that encounter
Yeah,
option.
interesting. Cool.
Interesting.
Right?
Done?
Dunzos.
All right. We're gonna go 1, 2, 1, and start a fight. We're
Okay.
fighting.
You're fighting the
this.
bounty?
Yeah. I think I can take it.
Yeah.
I'm so powerful.
You got your Omni kit back too at the start of your turn.
Oh, true, because I was over there.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
you're
god!
next to
But
the pylon.
this doesn't do anything for me anymore, right?
It'll let you roll extra dice out of fights. This only lets
Okay.
you roll 6 in a
Okay.
fight.
Okay.
But yeah, you're pretty tough. All right, so she is going to roll 4 dice, and she says take 2 damage each time you play a gear card in this fight.
But I'm not going to.
There you
I'm
go.
at least not. I can choose to do this one later.
Correct.
So we'll wait on that.
You want to chuck all those in there?
Yes.
Here, I'll move this a little closer for you.
Ugh. It's too many dice for
I don't
my
think you're
hand.
excited you keep dropping them.
Boom. All right.
You're blue?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to their 1,
one
2,
does.
3, 4,
She wins.
8. Yeah, and you have +1 there, and you have +1 there, so you crush them. The question is, do you overwhelm?
They deal 2 damage to you, correct?
She didn't play. Right now, they are going to deal 2 damage to you.
Which their dice, aren't it?
Yeah,
Their
1,
dice?
2. Their die. Oh no, sorry, 1, 2. You're
yeah.
right. Yep, and then you are dealing 1. You're only dealing 2 damage right now. You need to deal 4 damage. You can play Warpaw without.
But then I'll take damage to do it.
But well, you'll take 2 damage when you play it.
Technically, isn't this after the fight? We already rolled.
No, you haven't resolved the fight. So you would take a total of 4 damage, which isn't the end of the world, because look, the reality is you're not going to have your extra.
Yeah.
You're going to lose your extra action
True.
right now.
All right, yeah. So
you're
we'll
playing
do
the
that.
Warpath
I
again?
am playing it.
So you go to 6.
Warpath.
Why does she take 4 damage?
Because she takes 2 when she plays a gear
Yeah.
card, and she's being dealt 2 damage from.
Oh, and you're only doing 1 of these. That's
Right,
fine.
because
So
I'm
you're
just
doing
dealing
1.
2
Yeah.
extra damage.
Okay, cool.
So what you get is you're
I
going.
get a whole lot of things.
You're going to gain 2 transponders and a victory
and a
point.
vision one.
And a vision. Holy goodness.
Okay. Here's your 2 transponders.
So you need to
Okay.
go
Is
back.
it a victory point or a legend point?
You get a victory point
Okay.
and 2 transponders. And a vision from
And
your
vision.
weapon.
Can I
Oh
be
my
yellow?
dear lord. Okay.
And this person
I like
Oh
this game
wait,
better
I
on my
also
turns.
I have this.
gain 1.
Not that it super mattered.
Yeah,
but
so
it
you would add 1
added.
extra strength, yeah. You crushed her.
Yeah, even harder.
So now you have your vision for if you want to talk to the lady so that you can get. Oh, you can interact with her from,
I'm not
from
sure
there.
if I'm on. Okay.
So this,
and then should
person
move.
moves to Glimrock Canyon, which is over here. That's the new one. Prophecies. He's a gross fungalite, bro. Which actually might be interesting if Alex wants to speed up his fungalite, because this guy gives you a
player on
fungalite.
there gains a fungalite before dice are rolled. Oh, that's cool. It's all good.
All right, and then yeah, I will also interact with the Ebony from here.
Okay, so you can pay 1 to
Yeah.
use her secondary ability. Her secondary ability is gain a boost and a purple token. This is
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I have
Okay.
a blue and a purple?
Blue and a purple, okay. Blue and a purple what? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay.
And you will get another job. And you'll get a legend. So you can do this. It's elimination, which is a fight, but it's over here on this planet, and you'd have to go to this space. So do you want to draw a different card? You really need to be
If
thinking
I
about
draw a
it.
different card, I can't choose to then take this one, right?
No.
Yeah, let's draw a different one, I guess. I'm still like, do it.
Boom! All right, it's another fight. Your favorite. Mutate Scabs. Grossest name ever.
So nasty. And where is this one?
Tranquility Settlement.
great.
Right on the door, right on the way over to the planet. So one thing, and I'm just going to tell you, this is crazy because you could just go park at the ruins
I know.
and spend 3 actions.
I wanted those because I really
and
like
you'll
the
just
ruins.
zippity-doo-dah around the legend track.
So I moved twice. I fought. I did the Ebony thing. I guess it doesn't super matter.
I think you're out of actions because you
I was
moved.
gonna maybe pay to stay up here to get my
Oh,
stuff
got
back,
it,
but
got
I
it.
don't super need it.
Yeah.
Although I could pay in. If you start at the clinic, you heal.
No, you have to. You have to
Oh, I
spend
could
an
be there.
action. Yeah. Now you could also move over toward the pyre vents, which
That's
is where
true.
your first feat is. Your first feat is that you want to fight your like a generic battle scarred rival.
And I could move up to here and get Warpaw back and be.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. So I'll spend this to go 2 more. And that's
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Hi, neighbor. Oh, and she moves because you talked to her. So she goes to the Temple of Veer over there.
Okay.
Right
Temple of
there.
Veer.
Yep.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. Now it's you.
That
Oh,
felt good.
now
And
we
you
do.
counter?
That felt like a good turn.
Oh, my turn's gonna be very quick.
Uh-oh. Pure justice.
These are your friends.
Hey, my buddies!
Look how weird they look.
Can I help them, maybe?
Feels like they'd be my friends.
Once a local group of protectors, these toughs have declared war on the factions. Unsure how to pursue their new goals, they have decided to settle for what to do best, distributing beatdowns whenever they deem appropriate. Take 1 damage for each rep and job you have. If you are not defeated, gain 1 legend
And a victory point.
A victory point. Shuffle this into the top 3 cards of another planet's encounter deck.
And then you
Okay.
have the option. So visions, another thing that visions do is they'll give you opportunities on encounter cards. So if you had a vision, you could ping
Yeah.
Alex instead. But you're
Now
gonna
I'm satisfied.
you're gonna take a damage. They beat you up. You're gonna
That's
get a
fine.
legend and a victory point, and you're gonna be very happy.
I want a retaliate.
You're gonna be very happy. Gain your legend. What does
Oh,
that
I get to recover all gear and treat all wounds.
Boop.
Now healed again.
I remember that about
I
Crash.
had my things, but...
Yep.
Alright, and I'm going to put this in here.
say? This one.
It's
says
a-
anyone.
Oh, into another one. Oh, of another planet's deck. You're right.
And do you
and
give
you-
me a point?
I do not give you a point.
Yeah, you should.
Please?
You get a point?
I'm now winning.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Winning.
That's not
I'll
cool.
put that
I should do
back
it
for you.
that way.
Thank you.
That's my go.
So good.
Is
It
it my
feels
turn?
good.
It's good. Yeah.
So it is my turn, is what you're
I
saying.
love that. It's beautiful.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead.
6 dice.
I'm gonna go ahead and I got my
The
turn
first
planned
3
out.
turns of the game, you're
I
on
love
6
it.
dice.
I'm gonna go ahead and go 1, 2
Attacking
over
is the
here.
only thing I
Okay, so I'm
have.
going over there. That's 1. Okay.
Yep.
Then I'm going to scrounge, which seems like a terrible idea considering. Oh, I start by trying to getting all these, which is important because I'm gonna need that shift to avoid damage.
If you don't die right now.
Correct, 100%. And I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna die right now because I'm gonna make sure to go ahead and I'm gonna roll just 2 dice. So
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 2 dice to scrounge. This scrounge is going to move over here. Okay.
So you're taking
Beautiful.
3 damage.
I'm going to shift that damage down by. Ooh.
This is the one that's
yeah,
2.
I'm gonna shift that down by 1. Okay, perfect. So I'm taking 1 damage, and then I'm getting 4 resources. 4 resources, which works for me.
He's,
Wow.
like, he's
Okay.
like the money
Okay.
guy.
It's doing nothing for him, though.
Well, what are you doing?
No, he's got 4 gear cards already.
Stop!
It's ridiculous.
I love it.
You
I
only
love
have
it.
4 of them now.
I love it. Okay, cool. I mean, listen, I don't even know if I'll win this game, but I keep saying that. That's already a win. Then I'm going to move my second as my second action. My third action, I'm going to move to here. Okay. And then for my fourth action, I'm going to pay this one in to
And then
move
go up to
1.
the.
Yep.
Yep.
And then that will give me what I need to do. And then unfortunately, I do have a negative event over there, which means I hopefully don't die. Let's go ahead and see what I get with the negative event. Okay.
Watch, it'll be pure justice.
Oh boy, it's
You
the
are
junker.
on the red one.
The junker, yeah. You feel the ultra-low humming of a power cell before you hear it, as your gear begins to vibrate with that telltale resonance. Port Ambition is a graveyard for old freighters, but it's still surprising to find one with an intact core. As you draw closer to the humming, you notice a pack of chod, shaggy, rose-colored beasts bred for security by the Imperium, then abandoned like everyone else. Do I fight through the chod, walk away, or sneak past the chod? I
You
kind
do seem
of.
sneaky.
I'm definitely not fighting them. I'm kind of inclined. I'm gonna sneak past them. I can't. I'm too. I want to.
What option is that? 1 or
3. I'm
okay,
terrified.
so you're gonna roll 2 dice.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're gonna get knocked out here.
Oh no.
You're gonna roll 2 dice, plus 1 die for each booster vision you spend.
I don't want more. Okay.
If you roll 4 plus, you successfully sneak past the charge. You scrounge 4 and you gain a legend. If you roll 3 or less, you double all damage you take from the roll and gain no rewards.
Can I still choose walk away?
You can't.
Okay. I will go. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll an extra because I think I need.
Well,
it.
but then you're going to be more likely to get knocked out and end up back over at the clinic.
Okay. So fine. Let's go with 2. Let's call
Oh
it a
my
day.
gosh, you're at 1 health?
Shh, Meg, I don't
love
wanna hear it.
this. I almost attacked you last round.
Well, yeah, I
thought
don't know,
about it.
Alex. I might be misleading you here because if you pull this off somehow with 3 dice and don't take any damage and roll a 4, it's pretty sweet. But you're full up on scrounge anyway. I don't know. What do you want to do?
No. I want to think it makes me less likely to die,
Okay.
which feels like rolling 2 dice, right? Ah, you were so close. No.
Okay. Well,
I do get 5, but I also die.
yeah. So you will scrounge 4 and gain a legend, and then you are going to wake up in the clinic. Well, we're going to draw a defeat card and see what happens.
Have
if
you already
actually-
gone around your whole track?
No, I have not. Oh, speaking of which, I should gain. That was from last turn. No,
Mhm, So you gain a legend now.
okay, I just gained a legend. Yep.
No,
Okay.
a legend
Legend.
is this.
Sorry. Oop, my bad.
That's a vision.
Yeah.
Vision. Yeah.
And then you're going to scrounge 4, so you can try to pull some more yellows out of the bag and throw the excess in. You're going to
my
you're
gosh.
like doing like a economic monopoly over there.
I didn't want to die. I should have walked away. I was too selfish.
He's a very like Han Solo, like coming to loot, grab all the things.
Yeah, just one. Just one.
Right.
Just one.
Yep.
So sad.
It's pretty sad. I just died, Meg. Have a little sympathy.
All right. Which
you
were
go.
these cards? I'm gonna let you pick.
I think you only got knocked
What does it say?
It says, dun dun dun. If you drew this during a fight, you lose that fight. Lose all remaining actions. Set your vitality to 1 and move to the clinic.
You hurt.
But hey, you can still Jordy mark the clinic.
I did.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with this course of events.
Hey.
It is what
And
it is.
killing him doesn't do anything for me, right? I want to go
So
up to
the only
If I have a bounty, but I don't have.
So
bounty.
yeah, if you have infamy, where there's things that'll give you infamy. Infamy is the only reason you should really beat up someone unless you just want to be mean, or if you have a personal goal that says that you should.
I should have walked away. I was too.
You were brave.
ahead.
I call it brave.
I don't call it brave. I should have walked away.
You're done, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and fight at these pyre vents to finally do my first thing.
Okay.
So
Boom.
they are
They're gonna roll 3 measly dice, and they have +3 strength.
And I'm rolling all my 6.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I just hit the thing.
Oh, the flange came out.
It's so strong.
Yeah, this thing's just been getting beat up from being in the pro.
Let's resolve the dice roll and then go back out after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's resolve the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You won.
Yes.
And now the question is, you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you overwhelmed. Yes. So you are going to get a legend.
Yes.
It does 1 damage to you, though. 1 damage to you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Still at 9.
And you gain 2 points.
Did you get your vision as well? 2
and
points.
a vision, which you're full here, so you can't gain it because you can only. So you're full.
That's okay.
I mean, you could swap one of these out for a vision, but these are
better.
Yeah.
very
How
hard.
many of these do it? Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I'm going to read your story now because you just progressed through your character.
The revered loam speaker.
Z7.
It me.
Yeah, you're a revered, loam-speaking gladiator bad butt.
Yeah.
All right. Where is it? What in the heck? Z7. Indomitable. Long ago, when the famed pits of Scalag had exhausted their supply of challengers willing to face you in battle, you retired with enough wealth to live your long life in luxury. You've spent that fortune searching the galaxy in hopes of finding a worthy challenge. After visiting more worlds than you can remember, Thyrria is the first trip that didn't immediately feel like a waste. These people face the kinds of hardships and challenges that the core worlds have forgotten. Yet still, somehow, you have felt no fear. You hope to refresh your fading memory of that feeling in this bleak place, but still it eludes you. Perhaps you have simply not found the right challenges. The locals may be helpful and can direct you toward the strongest Thyrria has to offer, and perhaps your strength could help them in turn. Or your proof of strength over this planet, is it a mandate? Pretender factions squabble for power, but they are unworthy. If this world is meant to be your home, who better to rule over it? So do you want to use your strength to bring order to Thyrria, or do you want to ask the locals for assistance in search of a worthy opponent?
The worthy opponent. I want to fight. I will never not
You're going
fight.
to go to card GR3,
Okay.
and then we're going to choose a planet that you're not on, and we're going to shuffle a card into the top 2 cards of that deck.
Let me see you.
It's not a mandate. It's a meg date.
A Meg Date. It's Meg Date night.
All right. Should I read this?
Yeah, read it.
Only the strong. Rumors fly in Thyrria, and it is difficult to separate the tall tales from the truth. Upon listening to the local chatter on the extranet.
It's like the internet, but
Yeah, I was like-
it's the extranet.
Definite patterns emerge, but you will need more than that if you are going to find and face the strongest.
Oh my God.
You set off weapons ready to seek any foe that can bring you to the very edge of oblivion.
Meg, congratulations. You rolled the dice so brutally that I can't even get this thing back in. All right.
Meg,
So strong!
here are your 2 feats.
Okay.
So what do you have to do?
I have to interact at any headquarters and discard
3 gear.
3 gear. And win a fight with exactly 1 vitality left. Oh, I don't like
That's
that.
brutal.
But read.
After you roll in a fight, pay any amount of vision to gain that many
Shields.
shields.
Shields let you prevent damage.
So I can, get down to 1 and then... Mm-hmm. But that means I have less actions.
Now you have
At
to pick
some point.
which planet, the blue or the green, would you like this card?
The green.
Bluish.
Top 3?
Top 2. Just
Top
take
two,
2 and
yeah.
shuffle it in. I think it said top 2.
Yeah, when you say top 2,
Yeah, I
adding
understand.
to.
I mentally
Arkham Horror has that same weird issue where it says this as the same verb.
No matter what you do, you're always going to have the question. If you said top 3, I'd be like top 4.
Yeah.
So,
And that was your turn.
my turn.
No.
Not my
Oh,
turn.
no, you're right.
That was only 2 actions.
2 actions. You got 2 left.
And maybe a boost. So, I know I want to get back over there.
Mm-hmm.
But, do I want to fight more? Oh, and this place is over there.
Don't know.
Right?
Which one? That is that one over there. That's over...
Something settlement?
Over here.
So if you want, you could pay $1 to go to the transport hub instead of having to walk all the way.
And then walk over.
And then just walk 1 and go fight there.
That's 2 movements, though.
Yeah, but I have a boost token?
Yep.
So I have 2 actions left, so I could do all
You
of
could
that.
transport and then use the boost to go over there and smash.
Let's do it. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
So
I'll
it's
pay
2
this.
actions, right?
Yep.
Yes, and I have to pay my boost to do
Yep,
the
yep.
walk.
Okay.
Into the bag.
So technically,
But this
Three
is an
actions.
action to initiate this fight,
Yes,
so
you
you'll be
can't
able to
do
do it next turn. Is that
no,
okay?
because I moved, fought, paid the boost.
Oh, you're right. You're right. And then the booster
And then
move.
moved.
Right. So you are fighting.
Yeah, because I got
Wait,
4
what do you
Gosh.
mean? I'm
I have
confused.
4 actions.
Oh, you have 4 actions.
She has 4
But
actions.
didn't you have 1 action left?
So I moved, which is 1.
Yeah.
I
She
fought,
fought.
which is 2.
Yeah.
I moved with a
Transport.
boost,
3. Okay,
which is
gotcha.
free.
Yeah.
Moved again
Gotcha,
for 3.
gotcha. Okay.
And then 4.
Yeah.
I can fight, I know it.
All right. You are crazy.
Let's rock them up. I'm gonna be gentle with this thing now.
All right. These guys are rolling 4. If you lose, you have to move to the clinic.
Okay. I won't.
Don't break my dice tower. Crash.
I'm gonna be so gentle now. I'm stronger.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage to you.
Yep. We're going to do the damage first, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, but you win ties.
I was gonna say, I could pay to
Can
do
we
more.
just
Wait.
like say at any given point that Meg just wins the battle and stops counting?
Grash!
Yeah. Yeah, we
Grash.
can.
Grash loves the ebb and eye. So, Grash, you win. You
But-
do not overwhelm.
No. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, you didn't do 5 damage?
No, she only did 1, 2.
You
Yeah.
can't even boost that
I
up.
can do
Oh my
4.
gosh, wow.
Yeah.
I can get up to 4.
Wimp. All right.
So weak. Oh.
And then you get 2 rep, and you get
And
a,
I get a thing?
and a vision, but remember, you're full up. And you get a legend.
Okay.
You're
Oh,
gonna-
I get to buy a weapon at no cost.
There's only one.
We love weapons.
We love weapons.
Oh, wait, so I can only keep one of these because they both have
Correct.
the strength symbol?
But
Alright.
you just get rid of your starter card, and you
Yeah.
got a better. Now you've got a
Yeah.
fix 2 strength. Boosh.
Which is good because you weren't winning until now.
Look
It
at
didn't
this-
feel like it until
Look at this
now.
weird thing.
I like it.
Okay, the period expense pod.
Defense
Defense
pod.
pod.
Yeah. And it
Expense pod.
can only.
Listen, I just think
that's
of
what
money.
he's.
I just
That's
think of
your
money.
accountant, your little expense
You're
pod.
like, hey Alex, how are you doing? Money?
Expense pod. Expenses.
I'll play a checking account to attack your character.
I believe, Meg, you're going to be drawing an event now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
ahead.
Alright. The
Right.
mining pod.
Yeah.
A shrill repeating beep echoes across the rocks. After tracking down the source, you see a whirring mining pod, half a meter across, stuck beneath a hefty stone boulder. It screeches in panic as you enter in its line of sight, and it brandishes a set of cutting blades in a feeble, threatening gesture. Yeah, this guy's gonna get wrecked.
Oh my god! You're just gonna continue to fight things?
I could repair it, but like I feel like that's not my strength.
Well, what are your
right?
options?
I could blast it, free it, or repair it.
I think you have a goal that requires you to be at 1 health, and so like, what are they? Like, let's go ahead and play it out. See if you get there.
Here's the thing though, if I repair it, I do have to discard gear. So if he ends up turning it into gear for me somehow, maybe repair.
What if he turns into Richard Gere, the handsome actor from the 90s?
Then I would
He's
be
delightful.
winning.
Notting Hill, still one of the best movies of all time.
Let's blast it. I don't know what else to do.
Not while I'm drinking, please. Blast it! Now, what option is that? 1?
One.
Oh my gosh. All right. He's going to roll 3 dice against you.
But I'm
For
rolling
each
2, right?
damage you deal, you scrounge 1.
Oh, okay. That's good.
You're like
I never scrounge.
turning him into junk.
I'm like grabbing his arm and I'm like, "Ugh, I can take this.
The encounters don't have an overwhelm, typically.
Okay.
And we'll advance the bounty tracker, so this guy's not working.
And this still counts because it's just
Yes.
a fight, right?
Correct. You
Oh,
are-
but it doesn't matter. I have.
You are a walking death machine.
He did 1 damage to you. Only 1.
But you're going to get your scrounge 5. You just made $5.
Scrounge 5.
You just
yeah,
made
but where's all
money
the gold ones?
Oh, the
fighting.
gold's all over here. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Watch
you might
me
get one.
only
You get one gold.
I'm not going
And
to.
it's
One,
only
two.
dealing you 1.
3, 4,
Come on, 1. You can get 1.
5.
Uh,
I'm gonna keep holding on to the gold.
Whatever. I got 5, so that's still, fine. Everything's fine.
So had you repaired it, you would have gotten a little guy, a buddy friend that would have. He would have been your friend and been a card you could have.
Yeah, but instead I crushed him.
But Grash does rhyme with a word.
Ready? My turn? So my
Meg
turn, I believe I start my turn by healing up to 6 because I started the clinic over there. From there, we're going to go ahead and take some actions. We're going to wander 1 over here, spend a single solitary this to go ahead and pop off planet, all the way down to the Imperial Seed Vault over here. We're going to discard my Omnimix to immediately be able to put a token down on the Imperial Seed Vault over here, which means I will immediately do this right now.
Yep, and you get 2 points.
Perfect, so 2 points. We're going to get 2 points, which means I'm back in the game, Meg. I'm back in the game. Do we read anything there?
Nope. You
Nope,
gotta
okay.
complete all your feats.
Gotcha. So I'm over there right now, and that was 1, 2 right now. That's 2 movement, right?
Did you
Yes.
move? You
I
healed.
And then paid to
I
move.
went 1, yeah. I healed and paid to move. Where's that 1
If
movement?
you've only moved 1, do you pay 1 and get to move the other?
No, it's not like Mansions of Madness. So you didn't. That means you could play your Fractal Jack to get a boost.
Yep. Oh, I plan on, but I'm just clarifying. I've done 2 actions, right? Okay, so I'm going to play my Fractal Jack to get a boost, immediately spend that boost to move over here to the runes, and then I'm going to go ahead and for my 4th action, for my 3rd action, because I used that, I'm going to exchange one of these at the runes to be able to go ahead and grab 2 of those cards. One card, which guarantees me a legend.
2 legend.
2 legend is guaranteed. We have Abandoned Outpost. Gain 2 legend, buy 1 weapon at no cost. Can I have that weapon, please?
What?
Thank you very much.
And what do you get for your
And
legend?
then
loot?
I get 2 legend. I'm going to be able to go gain that, and I'm going to get my Fractal Jack right back.
Whatever.
And I gain a blue.
And the Abandoned Outpost says, a fortified structure stands hidden in the ruins. Its durasteel frame barely touched by the elements.
And so we're going to go ahead and pop this onto my little over here, which gives me an extra die and a defense, which is very nice and very useful, and I appreciate it very much.
There are 4 different types of mod icons, and there's one weapon that has no icon, so it works with anybody's stuff.
Very cool. And is that useful for even non-combat roles or not really?
No, just combat.
That's a shame.
You basically just turn that little weird headless dog robot into a gun accessory.
Well, I am done, I believe. That is now your turn.
Do you have an encounter? No.
Oh, no, I'm not encounter. Yep, and I'm cool with that. I knew what I was doing.
Alright.
I knew what I was doing.
Where do I buy stuff on this planet?
Bizarre. Well, you want to get your brain? Your fake brain?
Yeah. Well, I can't afford it. No, I can't.
Yeah, you
yes,
can.
I can. All right. Oh, and then
You are also standing next to the uplink, and 3 of these are out. One of these is move to any space, recover a gear. This is another one of these things that you don't need. Gain an infamy and 1 rep in each faction.
yeah, but I think I want to buy that one, and that's all of my money.
Your brain.
And I need to discard these for this guy. So
Fair.
I wish I still had my extra. Oh, it hurts.
You
when
might be able to
don't
free
have
roll
it.
stuff too off of this at the ruins.
Yeah,
For the record,
that's what
my
I want
next
to do
turn
is
is
get
going to
over
be
there.
peace. My next turn is going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, well. Let's go 1, 2.
Anywhere else?
3, 4.
She's like, I can kill
But I'll
him.
do the bazaar.
Okay.
So I want to buy the
Neural relay?
Yes.
What does the neural relay do?
Oh, it's so good. I can duplicate the bonus of played gear and gain 1 legend. So now my Warpaw can do 4 instead of 2.
Correct.
And I gain a legend
That's
when I
pretty
do
cool. That's pretty cool.
it. It is really cool. But that's my whole thing.
And are you next to an encounter
don't think
space?
so.
No, ma'am.
No, good. Nice and calm.
What's that?
Disruptor beam. It's a cheap little weapon. It's probably better as a mod for you than anything
I
else.
unfortunately have that mod already.
You do?
Yeah, that type.
Oh,
Isn't
dang.
it? Don't I?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I think so. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Were you done with the turn?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
have
all.
any encounters
No,
there?
there isn't one up there.
Oh, wow! Quick turns for us over here. Okay, so for my turn, I'm gonna go ahead and start with. I'm gonna go and start with another one of those. I'm gonna trade another one of these.
Goodness
these
gracious.
for another one of those 2 cards, which means I got another 2 legend, which we'll do in a second. Let's take a look at what we have over here. We have this one: gain 2 legend, heal all wounds, and lose a fungolite. I don't want to lose a fungolite. Okay.
You may, well, yeah, it is lose 1. That is the only way that you can lose fungal
Now, do I heal and lose, or lose and heal?
You would lose it first and then heal.
Okay, cool. So that's going to go up to there. Then I'm going to gain
And you
2
get your 2
legend.
legend.
So 1, 2, which means I get a point. So I'm back in the game, Meg.
Ooh.
2 points.
And then I get 2
2
points. Oh, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. Okay, I'm back in the game, Meg. I got 2 of these and another purple. Guess what I'm doing with my next purple? I'm trading it right back in for my second action to go ahead and do that again. Yes, this is obnoxious. I don't care with that. And we have gain 2 legend, buy 1 gear at no cost. Can I have the gear at no cost? There's only 1 gear. Yep, exactly. And that's going to be another 2 legend, which means I get another one of these blues over here.
Goodness.
Yes, exactly.
You have no limit?
Yes, 5.
5. Limit of 5. Yep, okay. And that's 2 actions spent. I can roll before you roll. Okay, that's fine. We got that over there. And then I still want to do more things. We have that over there. I'm going to go ahead and discard this codex. Oh, I can't do that anymore now.
Yeah, you're out of the purples. You got 2. She's going to have 3. But she does have far more limbs than you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And you can't have mine.
That was 2 actions.
You can't
okay.
have your limbs.
No.
And you have a weird brain.
I know, I love it. Remember when I was like, these are helmets?
I think we're going to do the following. It's going to be a beast turn, but it's going to be very cool. It's probably the wrong move.
This turn is not brief.
Beast
Oh,
turn.
beast
turn. Okay. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to spend 1... I have 1 action left, so let's remember that, okay? I'm going to spend this to go ahead and move. And can I spend these to do the teleporting as well?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Just moving 2 spaces.
Never mind.
Takesies backsies.
Never mind.
You do have $1,000.
I think I will spend my last action to...
You could still pay that to move down to them.
I
and take a
know,
job.
I know, but I think I'm not going to take the job. I think I'm just going to move down to them and then just have an encounter.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to move back down there.
Are you done?
That's my thing. Yep.
You had no actions left?
Correct.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and take this over here, and we're going to have this encounter, which is a fungolite spores. You are laughing. That's not good. The infectious fungolite, an unexpected outcome of the Mycioids Verge's terraforming process, was held at bay by Imperial technology. With the Imperial's departure, nothing has stopped its rampant spread. Advance the Banshee tracker and roll 2 dice. Go ahead. Can you roll 2 dice for me? Gain 1 fungolite if your result is 3 or less.
Do you want to play one of your cards to roll more
gain
dice?
1 legend if you do not gain a fungolite from this encounter. Do I care?
Well, you have the fungolite chip that you refuse to play.
Yeah, I don't mind with the fungolite thingy. I don't care if they're getting fungolite. Go ahead and do it. Okay, so we have 2, 3, 4. So I have plenty, and unfortunately I take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take 4 damage to that. That
You've just been taking damage left and right.
I have been taking damage. Wow, and I can't even shift it, which is annoying.
Gain 1 legend.
But I do gain a legend. A legend is going to be this track over here.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, and we're going to gain another, and a recover fractal jack, which sadly was not. It's a waste. That's a waste. Okay.
How many do you have? You can have 5 as your max.
Yeah, 5 is what I have right now.
Good.
And that's my turn. To your turn, Meg.
The word fungolite has the word fun within it.
Oh, I'm having
fun.
I'm having fun.
Felt fun for me.
I'm having fun. That's not a question at all.
Alright, I know we're going to be shocked by what's about to happen, but I'm going to fight this person.
All right, I got bad news for you. Read his ability there.
Should I? Each player on Thyrria gains a fungolite before dice are rolled. Yeah, but I do extra for all my fungolite.
That's true.
That's actually pumping me up.
Yeah, because otherwise you've been having a hard time.
Hurt me.
Yeah. He just fed you.
Alright, and he rolls 5.
He rolls 5.
Alright.
And his overwhelm is 4, and you get a legend if you beat him.
Oops.
That's alright.
Okay.
Hoya! He dealt you no damage!
That's pretty impressive, actually.
1, 2. You've got him. He's dead. I mean, just...
Am I overwhelming?
Well, let's see. You've got 1, 2, 3... No, you're once again.
Okay,
you
can I choose to also use this just to gain a legend?
You could play, yes, but you have to play a gear card
Yeah.
first.
I meant
so
both
you
of
could
those,
just
yeah.
warp part and then you could do it again.
All right, so we'll do that so that I gain a legend. Can I have 1 victory point or 2?
2
points.
Can I have 2, please?
Oh, you don't like being behind, did you?
Did you take your 1 point from him?
No.
Oh,
I
no, you don't take any points from him. That's right.
Yeah, he didn't. No, I get 1, right?
He didn't deal you any damage because all of his stuff landed on this tier. Okay, so news, guys. Whenever you cross 6, the baddies start rolling this yellow dice, has more crits, and a side that says nuke all dice in the same region as it, all other, including its own.
Yikes.
When you cross 11, a second one gets rolled.
Cool.
Yep. So you smash him, you gain another legend.
So wait, how many...
I give you 2 points.
So you gain 2 points for hitting
Yes.
that. You beat him, you get another point for beating him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a vision, which you can't have.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
get a vision, which you can't have.
Whatever.
You get 2 legend. Did you get 2 or 1?
I think I only get 1, right?
You overwhelmed him, so you get 1 more.
Oh, okay,
wow.
so that's all I've done. And I get Warpaw back.
And move.
But...
Okay.
So I have 2 actions left.
You have a whole lot of stuff going on.
I only
it's kinda
brought 5 bounties, so you need to chill out a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. This game's gonna be rapping.
So I'm gonna go 1,
There's
2,
more in the
three,
base game. That's just the
4.
ones I have for this kind of minimal proto.
and then just end my... Oh, no, wait, I want
Did you get your move 2 off of this?
No. Oh, I get an extra move too?
You need to get over to that planet and sprint these purple things.
I wanted to spend these here, but I don't have to if I can.
Well, remember that planet,
Yeah.
you would stand there, you could get rid of these, complete your goal.
Yeah.
I mean, spending your purples over here is a low
Yeah,
2
it's the
points.
same. Yeah. So.
Your hair matches your strategy.
So I can move 6 total. So how
potentially,
close
yeah.
can I get to up there?
Well, it depends if you don't have to scrap this.
I
You
know,
get two.
yeah.
You get move
I
2
can.
for free.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where were you trying to go again? Where are you trying to go?
She's trying to go to where you're near where you're
I
standing.
don't think you can get to here.
But I can get to you.
But she could get to. Can she get to the pylon so she can pick up her?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't
That
have
is what I
4. You don't
wanted.
have 4 actions. Is the only problem.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And then 5.
5, 6.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
How did you move?
Because
She
I get
has
the
3
extra move.
Oh, that's
And
right.
then I had
Yeah.
2 more actions.
Correct. All right.
Okay. So
Boom.
you now moved across
And
the
now I get
board.
my
You're
thing
now over there.
back?
No, sorry, your next
turn.
turn.
Sorry, turn.
And then
In
you
case
draw an
these happen.
encounter.
You're gonna be drawing a regular encounter. That's a blue one in case it matters.
Uh-oh.
Is he
It's
back?
the culmination of her story.
The Xenotype Chapter 2. If you have the Lone Speaker status,
Which you do.
archive this encounter card and instead resolve entry Z1 in the encounter guide.
Ooh.
Okay, that's what we're
So
gonna
this
do.
gets archived.
This card gets
You
archived.
can just hit it here. You know, hand
put
it
the
here.
bottom.
It
Okay.
goes over here in the reserve. So
To the archive.
All right, let me find your as I
Gosh,
tear through this book.
I have to do with 1 vitality left, but no one's hurting me. Oh.
The lone speaker, that's you. Orm appears before you once more, materializing from the earth with a soft crumpling sound. What's that sound like, Alex? There you go. Speaker, it addresses you, speaking directly into your mind. We must spread our plea. Allow us to use your communication device. Will you allow the Orm to interface with your communication device, or do you offer to escort Orm to the settlement?
I want to be like, can I make the call for you?
There's no third option.
I guess I'll let them make the call.
Or-
I'll allow it.
Orm connects to your hand link with a pallid tentacle, and the device begins to whir as it receives commands. A bizarre, semi-coherent fungolite manifesto is sent to all corners of the local net,
Is this bad?
pleading for mercy from those that seek to exterminate the xenotype. Then you realize this creature is using your virtual ID for the post. Dude, he's posting on your Instagram account.
Yeah. He's
This,
hacking me.
this could be trouble, since few things are as universally feared and hated as the fungolite. Discard all your gear as your power cells are drained by Orm's interfacing. So
It's actually not bad.
yeah, you're going to pick them back up. Take card 02 from the reserve. Read the name of this card real quick.
Marked for death.
Oh dear lord.
This is for me?
Yeah, it's a present. Add card R18 from the reserve. I'm sorry. This game endlessly amuses me. To the event row. So that's going to go up there. Let's read that. You gain a fungolite and you heal all damage.
I gain a fungolite?
Yeah, and you gain a victory
Oh
point.
no. But
you'll-
I'm so strong.
You'll never have 4 actions again. I'm so sorry. I told you to read this.
I
And
know.
I just yanked it out of your hand. She gains a victory point.
Please.
Okay. Cool.
She's
Cool.
crushing you.
All right,
Oh,
the
no, I got
Xenotype
this.
Chapter
I got
3.
this.
The Xenotype's manifesto has spread over Thyrria and its moons, and somehow its bizarre message has resonated with the people. Off-world pilgrims have begun to arrive to make contact with the new sapient face of the fungolite. That's why there's a thing of me. Does this happen now? No.
At the end of the game, finale, you'll gain a victory point if you have fungolite. You gain another victory point if no player has more fungolite than you. So you guys want to be... And then Alex, this is so weird. You literally have a card that allows you to be
This
more
is the fungolite
infected.
wars have begun.
So you need to gain one more of these.
But then I heal.
Then you heal up.
It said, yeah. Alright. Well, that's not great for me. I want to be low.
What does Mark for Death do?
Alright, it says, a rival that wins a fight against you gains 1 rep in Ebb and Eye. They gain plus 1 rep if the Ebb and Eye if you are defeated.
So I actually want to attack her.
If you
Good
lose...
luck defeating.
I don't want attacking her. I'm staying far away from her.
Good luck.
I like how you're revered. They're like, we work with you, but we also want you dead.
Okay.
All right, that was a lot of things.
That was good.
my turn.
That
Yeah.
felt cool.
Alright, my turn. I got this pretty mapped out. I'm going to start with an interaction with this guy. My first action is going to be an interaction. Where does he move?
He's going to move all the way over to the pirate.
Excellent, great, okay. From there, I'm going to get a card, and I could choose to take a second one. This one is any space on mycoid verge. That's over here, okay. To complete this job, visit each of these places in a single turn. So I have to visit which places?
That's the clinic and any space on the planet you're on.
So as long as I get to the clinic this turn, I'm considering visiting it?
Well, in one turn. You don't have to do it right now.
Okay, so if in one turn I'm on this planet and on the clinic, I get that.
You could spend a vision, and if you do, you'll gain a purple and a blue.
Okay.
Or you can just take a
I'm going to
orange.
spend a vision and get a purple and a... Oh, I can't get a blue.
max blue.
Okay, so
I'm
I'm
only
going to
for
get an orange. I'm going to do that, okay? Then we're going to go ahead... That was my first action. For my second action, I'm going to spend a blue to go ahead and go 1, 2 over here, okay? For my second action, that's still
A new card just came out, by the way.
Second action, I'm going to spend... How much does it cost for all those? I don't even care what they are.
So
Just tell me what they are. How much does it cost?
3, 5, 6, 7.
7. I'm going to give you 3 of these and 1 of these. So here's our change. It's back in the bag, and I'll take all those cards. Thank you very much.
Resolve them one
Oh
in the
my
order of your
goodness.
choosing.
Do I resolve them right now?
Yeah, man. They're all instantaneous.
Really? Oh my dear lord. Okay. So before I interact with that, I'm going to spend Fractal Jacks to get 1 back. Okay. Before I interact with that,
You know where you should move.
I'm gonna figure this out. Watch. Okay. We're gonna get this over here. I'm gonna do that one last. Gain 1 infamy and 1 rep in each faction. Okay, let's go ahead and
So,
resolve
really
that.
quickly, how infamy works is you gain this. It doesn't do anything unless something else references it.
Yep.
If you were to have 5 infamy
Yep.
and you were to gain a 6 infamy, you'll gain a legend. If someone comes and beats you up,
Let's stay far away from Meg. Got it.
they gain infamy equal to your, or they gain legend equal to your infamy and melt down your infamy to 1.
Cool.
So
Can
you become a pinata.
Can I have a rep in each faction, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm also going to trade this in for a purple, which I'll take right away.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. Gain what's it called? Gain 1 point. Beautiful. That's going to be me popping up back to Meg. Gain 1 legend for each other card you have with Imperial in his title.
Dowser has Imperial.
Imperial over
And
here.
your defense pod also.
And my Imperial Optics over here. So I get, what's it called? Imperial Defense Pod. Okay, that's great. So I have, which one? I have this one, this one, this one, or each other card. Each other card. So that's 2, right? Any
Yeah.
more? Okay,
That's
so
it.
I get 2 over there. So I get 2 legends. So I go 1, 2, which means I can't even hold these things anymore. Wow, I'm going to
Start
trade this
using
in for that. Hey, I'm trying to get me these things way too fast. Okay, that's going to be this one. That's done. Okay, and then move to any space, recover a gear. So moving to any space, I'm going to go ahead and I will pop over to that character in that spot.
Okay.
You don't want to go to the clinic?
Nope. I'll come back to the clinic later. We'll talk about it.
All right.
Okay.
Boosh.
I'm going to pop up there and then recover a gear, which means I'm going to recover this gear over here. Which is just, I don't even need that, honestly. I'm going to grab the shift, because I need flexibility for combat when Meg attacks me. Alright, so now up over there. When I may have me. You're going to attack me.
I will.
Alright.
So you went to all 3 planets.
I've only done 2 actions, so on the same page, right?
Yep.
2 actions, okay? I've done to all 3 planets, and I visited Persona, which means I can go ahead and do this.
Oof.
Okay?
2 points.
2 points, and I go ahead and read a whole bunch of stuff.
What's on the bottom of this card? Z what?
Z12.
Man, that's pretty impressive, Alex.
My turn's not over yet. It's far from over. It's as far from over as you can get.
Up in flames. Everything has come together according to your master plan. You spot your mark waiting right where he said he'd be, and one look at his face tells you it's a done deal. From here, you'll need to spend a few weeks gaining trust, and then your internal monologue is rudely interrupted by the sound of cracking bone. Slabo, the tall, mean honcho of pure justice, appeared out of nowhere to deliver an uppercut so fierce and beautiful that it could only be described as a work of art. The light in your mark's eyes fades before his feet even leave the ground, and with it fades all hope that your plan can work. So this jerk just punched someone out.
Yeah.
Soon surrounded by his fellow pure justice compatriots, Slabo gives you a big thumbs up and proudly declares, "Got him!" Just before you can shout a warning, a pair of spotters hidden among the rooftops start raining pulse fire down on you and your old friends. As you scatter in the chaos, you spot the terraforming seed dangling from a hook on Slabo's belt. You're going to go to card PF5, and we're going to add card C13 from the reserve to the event row.
Okay. PF5 means I still get a random feat over here. Let's grab one of these over here. Let's see if it's a starter. Nope.
Would
I
you
need
like to
E.
read this new rule that you've added?
Oh, I would probably like to read that new rule. And then F. Meg, you want to read
This
the
for
rule?
everyone? Yeah, this is
Yeah, this
global.
is a new rule.
Enemy of my enemy. Players gain and spend rep as though it were any faction.
Oh. Well, that's pretty good for Alex,
Yes,
who just
considering that,
did
yeah.
conspiracy and gained...
My 3 actions I need to have in play is as a free action at the clinic, I can pay 5. What does this mean? I can pay 5 to get that. Wait, what's the...
Wait.
pay 5.
Oh yeah, there's a menu over there. So boosts are worth 1, yellow resources are worth 1, 3 grays is worth 1.
Okay, and a free action on an uplink,
rude.
pay 4, pay +1 for each data in the queue. Recover, add more gear at the same time. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. Give me a second, I need to pause. Okay, so I have 1 action left. We've established that, right?
Oh, these cards are not out yet.
Yeah, we have 1 action left, and I'm going to use that 1 action to go ahead and pay my 1 remaining thingy to pop down over here. Okay, it seems reasonable? Mm-hmm. Okay, then I'm going to spend 1 boost to go ahead and go to the clinic. Okay, and then at the clinic, as a free action, I'm going to pay 5 with 1 of these and 3 of these, accomplishing that goal off the bat. That seems fair?
Pay 5.
No, it's a yellow resource, not a...
Oh, well, that's fine. That's even easier. I'm going to pay 2 yellow resources and 1 of these. Right?
If
you
it's
have to pay
5,
5?
yeah, it's 5. They're each worth 1.
1. Oh,
so,
my bad. I can't count. Ignore me. I got this. Here we go. Sorry,
so
I don't know why
you
I
can
thought there was...
afford it.
I don't know why I thought it was 2. But either way. And now
trying
do
to
that,
cheat.
and I get 2 victory points, which means, Meg, your combats now have 1 more yellow die added. Just for the record.
Even mine? Come
Yes.
on.
Yep.
Come on.
And
Don't worry, I'm
that's
gonna...
done.
I'm gonna
done.
do it.
Well,
soon,
combat, no, when you fight NPCs, they'll roll 2 against you, not
okay.
against each other.
Well, I'm now over there by the clinic, which means Meg can go ahead and stomp on me all she wants, because I'll just start there anyway.
There's actually an interesting rule. You cannot fight in the space with the clinic.
Oh, how
Nice,
interesting.
that's cute.
It is
Oh,
the only
interesting.
place in
Because
the
then
board
you
where
can't just keep...
Yeah, because if a person's at 1 and then you just go over and you keep crushing
How does that make
them.
you feel, Meg? About me being at the clinic and you can't target me?
I'm not even worried about you. You're dying on your own.
Hey, I'm dying. Hold on.
I don't even have to help with it.
You will not play that fungolite chip that you earned for nothing.
I will play it. I don't need to play it.
Are you
yet.
done?
You guys are in the game. She's gonna get 2 victory points. You're gonna get none because you don't even have any.
Me? Who?
Yeah.
How am I gonna not get victory points? I'm winning.
The xenotype.
At
What's
the
the
end,
zero
I'm
type?
getting endgame
Oh,
scoring.
she's gonna get ahead of me on that. I can't help.
All right, so I get these back in my
You
hand.
can't help it.
If she gets one more fungolite, I can't beat her.
That's true.
So this is free actions that I can...
These are not free actions.
No, these things?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to discard my 3 gear to
Interact.
interact. and
So
get
your
2
interact is an
victory
action. So you're interacting, you're basically turning this in,
points. Okay.
and then you're pitching your 3 cards as an additional cost. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
She did get 2 points, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So she'll get 2 points from this and 1 point for turning in the cards.
Okay.
So she'll
So
get
one
one more
more?
victory point.
That's obnoxious, but okay.
Plays.
And then you'll draw these 2, and you'll get to pick 1.
Ooh.
That card isn't the same.
I feel like you're spending too much time reading things, and I don't like that one bit.
Does he get to know what these are?
Well, he will as soon as you take one.
I will take this one.
Why don't you tell him what amazing prizes you have?
Prophecy. It's a talent with the Ebonite. Archive this at any time on your turn to choose one. Complete a feat without meeting its requirements, or win a fight and overwhelm before you roll.
Seems obnoxious. Yep. Seems right on par. Right on brand.
So I moved, I did that, so I have 1 more action left. I'm just going to do the ruins thing, which
Okay.
I've been waiting to do this whole game.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to get 2 legend, for sure. What'd you get?
Gain 2 legend and a vision, which I did just fun things so I can now gain them again.
So you're going to get 2 legend.
Prophetic glimpse into the ruins. A fleeting vision takes you in the rapture. In it, you see both great risk and great opportunity.
Boosh. So you're going to move your little thingy-majigger.
Twice.
Yep.
1, 2, and I recover all my gear.
Look at that.
And I don't even need to heal.
Such pride. And then are you you're not having an
Yeah,
encounter?
there's nothing there.
All right. Pierce Falkray, you are up.
What if I don't want to be up just yet?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead, and from the clinic, I'm gonna wander outwards. I'm gonna go.
Crazy.
I
So
love
I'm gonna
it.
go
I love
1,
it.
2, and then 3. So that's gonna be 2 actions to get over there. And at that action, at an uplink, I'm going to. Could you flip those over? I need to see those.
Oh, yes.
Please be no gear. Please be no data. That's
1 data.
Ooh,
Oh, wait, 1 data.
amount.
So I have to pay 5, which is obnoxious. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna go ahead and pay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pay these 2 purples over
really
here. I'm gonna pay these 2 purples and this over here. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, sorry, I think I want to head this way. Sorry, I'm gonna go from here 1, 2. Same idea. I just want to go. I want to be at this uplink. I'm paying these over here. That's a total of 5.
Okay.
And I'm going to those 2 move actions, and I'm paying these in, and I am doing this card over here. That's gonna be 2 over there, right? 2
Yep.
points. Okay, you can have this. And then I'm going to go ahead and gain 2 points back ahead of Meg for the short time frame that there is over here. Then we'll go from there to taking my 3rd action, which I believe I want to interact with that guy, and do this over here.
Okay, and you'll
Alright.
gain a purple and a blue.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. One thing I missed over here. Last round,
yeah,
I was
you're
at
right.
the
You
clinic
should
and
have
this.
done
Okay, so you should have gained a legend.
A legend as well. Okay, great. And then two.
That's a vision.
Yeah, vision. Sorry, legend. My bad. Up
Oh,
here.
and you're gonna.
2 more points.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll get 2 rep with that faction.
Yes, the Ebony, I believe. Yep.
Well, it doesn't really matter anymore.
Do you max out?
Huh?
You max it too, right?
Which 2 what?
Do you max?
5.
Oh.
Okay, and so I interacted with this guy right now, which means I traded that in for a purple and a blue, right?
And a new job.
A new job.
Job, please.
There you
Okay.
go, wild man.
And we have crisis job. I have to go to the Illuminara, which is, where is that? Looks like it's up there. Yep, thank you, Meg. Perfect. Clever diversion. Special action. Pay the cost below at the indicated place to complete the job. Perfect. Okay. And I believe that is, I like this job. I'm going to keep that job. And I believe I am done unless I want to spend, I can spend one more action to, I can spend this to move somewhere if I want to. I don't know if it's worthwhile to me to do so. I will not do so. I'm going to end my turn. Okay?
Okay.
I'm done. Oh, do I have an encounter there? I do. No.
Nope.
Do you want to move to have an encounter?
I don't believe so. I don't believe fighting.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, so here. I mean, I could have gone over here, right? 1, 2, 3. I could have gone here instead. So I'm gonna do the same action. Oh no, I need the person here. I need the person here.
I was gonna say, if you go to there, you'd have a thing and be able to
Yeah.
recover stuff.
But I don't want to recover those things right now.
Okay.
So I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, no. You're right. I should probably go ahead and recover this because it makes no sense not to. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My turn?
Yes.
Alright, it's kind of lame, but it's gonna be great. I'm gonna spend some things at the ruins. So I guess we'll do it one at a time just to be thematic. But here's one. Gain 2 legend, buy 1 weapon at no cost!
Do you want more hand stuff?
The shield isn't bad. Oh no, but I want to take damage. So I'll take this one. I mean, I should check what they are, but they're not as good as my spear.
Nothing's as good as the
No.
6 max with
So did you
one
gain your
legend.
2 legend?
No, I did not. So, 1, 2. Oh, I get to buy another weapon at no cost. No, that one doesn't do... Oh, wait, I can.
Yeah, you just
I thought I
take it.
couldn't.
More
I
stuff.
thought it was the same as the green one.
Okay, you're even more
Oh my
terrifying
gosh,
now.
my big old weapon just keeps getting bigger.
Your spear has gloves mounted. Alright, take a new one.
Alright.
Are you gonna go
yeah,
again?
Yeah, we'll do it again. So I'll spend this.
Okay. 2 more
Take
legend.
another. Gain 2 legend, scrounge 5. Alright, I'll do the legend first so we don't miss it. Will you give me 2
Yep.
points?
Yep. 2 points for you.
And I get to move 2, actually.
Okay.
So you're going to take 5 out of the bag. You're going to gain 2 victory points. Did she get her 2 victory
I
points?
did. Yep.
You guys are imminent.
Before I scrounge, I want to move just so I don't forget.
Okay.
But where do I pay to transport out of any of
Well,
the
remember-
places?
Yeah.
So I don't really have to move right now.
Decisions.
You're playing
I don't
Grash
even
No
want to move
Spindy
the
Money.
2. I guess I will. Alright. Now I'll scrounge 5.
You're going to draw so many yellows.
Oh!
You got a yellow.
I got 2!
2 yellows. That's how they're all back in the
I'm
bag.
so excited! Yeah, I was gonna say put them all back. Alright, so I interacted twice, but then I moved for free, so I get 1 more thing. Which I think I want to move again. Because really, all I need to do is start taking damage. So I'll go 1, 2, up to here, and end my turn there.
Hello, worthy foe. And then you're going to have an encounter. What is it?
The thing I can do with the Ebony, that's still a action, that's not for free.
But now you're not on the
Okay.
plan with
Yeah,
it.
I was making sure I couldn't do it for
Oh,
free
this
back
is a
then.
hilarious one.
I am the law. This little cutie.
Oh, I know this guy.
A feisty little pod approaches you, encrusted in sand and in desperate need of maintenance. We know what I did to the last thing that needed help.
Yeah.
Flashing a sanctioned badge that looks authentic. A light rotates atop its squad hat, and it blares the sound of a siren from its vocalizer. My name is Gavel PKD, and I am the law. It says with an escalating volume and intensity until it is practically screaming. Please accept the emergency status of deputy and take this weapon. Your derivative to find public enemy a grammaton and discharge this firearm into their thorax. This is so my job. Before Tranquility Settlement is killed. The pod hands you an inordinately large hand cannon and wobbles off across the dunes, but stops suddenly to turn around. Be careful, deputy, it says. Gramation is a known biter.
Grammaton is a known biter.
The current bounty escapes, read its escape entry, then replace it with C30 from the reserve.
Okay, so he handed you this giant gun.
Okay.
Grammaton comes out.
I'm just gonna put it on my spear. It's a scope now.
You're like, here's this gun. You're like taking it apart. I like this thing
I know what
better.
to do with this.
All right, so Ogdru Apex escaped the bounty. So let's see what happens. And we have a new bounty out that is super tough.
Ooh.
And if you win or you lose, a story happens. Let's see.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having a... Here we go. Ogdru Apex aligns herself with Thyrria's Dreg factions, applying her brutality and charisma to unite the tribes. Dramatically outnumbered, Sanction struggles to contain the threat, and the planet becomes a far more dangerous place. Roll 3 dice.
Right now?
Each player on Thyrria takes all the damage.
Oh.
Wait, does that mean
I do
me
want to
too?
take damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes. So 1 damage.
Okay, that's not good.
Everyone though, right?
Yes.
I don't like that one bit.
The bounty tracker advances for each player. Boof, boof, that was damaged
Nice.
in this way.
Nice.
So she's already ready because of the lawlessness. Already ready, he said. All right. This is something you might want to look at, Alex. It's a little late in the game, but read the ability on that card.
That's pretty cool. I like that. It's very cool.
Spin
That is
3
good.
boosts and win a fight. And Alex just generates boosts like no one's business.
That is very good.
Is it my turn?
I guess.
It is your turn.
Because if it's my turn, and right now we can pay faction at any headquarters. If
Any
it's anything.
headquarters.
So for me, if I go to a faction headquarters, I just trigger endgame effectively, right?
You trigger the endgame. That's your turn, and then Meg gets 1 more turn.
Oh my goodness.
But I feel
But
like
you might want to look that Meg is probably going to bash this thing's face open. And
Like, what are my better options? I mean, I gotta go with what I gotta go with, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I can get... they don't say
Well,
where-
if you... is this your chapter 3?
I could do chapter 3.
If you finish your chapter 3, the game just ends.
Do I win?
You don't win, but she doesn't get a chance to score any further points.
So it wouldn't matter either way, because this is at the recovering is at the start of my turn.
Ah.
So no matter what happens, I think she gets another turn.
Well, true.
Tell me if I'm missing something.
Well, you could... Yes, so if you could do something to position this turn that doesn't necessarily give you points, but sets you up to get more points, you would do that.
Yeah, but this is going to give me 2 points, but next turn, and I can get 2 points this turn, so I
Sure,
think
sure.
it nets to the same difference.
Sure.
And this one's actually a little bit, but this one, doing this one kind of necessitates the risk of death because I have to roll to get rid of. I can't just discard gear, can I?
Discard where...
Can I just discard gear without using
No.
it? Yeah. So if I have to use the gear, I have to roll in combat, and that because I'm at 2 health, it means I could actually potentially die, which doesn't seem like the way to go.
Can I just discard? What kind of question is that? This isn't like Aldi's or something.
It just feels like I should be able to just drop it instead of being like I have to use
Have
it.
you
But
started your
thematically-
turn yet?
No, why?
Can we retcon a little bit?
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry.
What'd you do?
Absolutely.
I'm realizing my prophecy. I thought it was completing a job without paying it. It's
No,
completing
it's
a
a
feat.
feat.
I could have done my feat. Can I do that? I'm sorry.
She wants more points. But then
It
you'll
just seems-
you'll trigger the end of the game.
Oh.
and then
that-
that will be Alex's last turn.
So net difference doesn't matter. But I'll get the one
Yeah, I'll
turn.
wait then. I'll wait.
Doesn't,
I'll
doesn't
wait.
matter.
It's fine. I can do
Okay.
it next turn, yeah.
So on my end, I'm gonna head to a faction headquarters. What's the
That's
closest
so much better
headquarters?
than a job.
Oh, 1 second. I might be able to do more. No, I have one of these. I don't think it matters. But let's go ahead and if I try to get to the runes is hard to get to. It requires scrap, which I can't get to, so it doesn't really matter. What's the closest faction headquarters?
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and
next
go to the
door.
faction headquarters. I'm going to head 1, 2 over here. I'll pop into the faction headquarters, and I will go ahead and trade in. Is it the action to do it, right?
Yep.
So 2 actions. I'm going to trade in
2 rep.
4 rep. which
Well,
should be
that's
2
going to be 2 separate actions.
Yes, 2 separate actions. Yep.
So you'll gain 2 victory points.
We'll do it. Hypothetically, we'll do it one at a time.
Yep.
So I'm going to gain 1 victory point and draw a spoils.
So you get 2.
Okay.
Alex, you
Oh,
can
that
Just in
one
case,
looks so
just in case it
cool.
matters. Just in case it matters.
I like that one.
We have after you roll, shield all damage, gain 1 for each card with Imperator's title. Oh, it's so cool. And then we'll get this one, which I don't have, so I'll keep this one because why not? Imperator armor, great. Then I'll go ahead and do it again for my second point, and then I'll have another 2. Respect, gain 1 rep in any faction the first time each turn you gain rep. That doesn't help me. This doesn't help me. This one helps me too. I'll get 2 strength in battle in case someone attacks
Look
me.
at that weapon, though.
Nice.
That thing gives you
Yes.
boosts after you win. Boost boy.
It does, actually. I should probably keep this weapon. You're right. And this one will go over
Yeah.
here, but then I lose that. That's fine. I'll do this. Okay. And then this will go away. Perfect. Okay. Which is
Everything is fine.
cascading the perfect thing for the battle I will not have. And that was my 3 actions. I theoretically could use a boost for something. I don't know if it matters at all. And so I will go ahead and
Do you have your
simply-
fractal jack in your hand? No.
No, I don't, sadly. Because this job over here would be ideal if I could have accomplished it, but I can't.
So you're looking to get into trouble and maybe...
I mean, I could
Unload.
move. I know the question is, I'll go ahead and move in case I can get something, and I'll just move over here so I can have a non-engaging encounter. And then let's go ahead and draw an encounter.
And then Meg's got 1 more turn.
Okay. Quidamong's Wondrous Sundries. You happen upon a ramshackle cart with a sign that reads Quidamong's Wondrous Sundries. The bulbous, hairy peddler fires up a cipher cube, but its broken autodialect note is making a loud, cackling noise every other word. It points to numerous objects on the cart, excitedly repeating, "Make clack offer! Make clack offer!" You may choose and pay one of the costs below to gain a special award. I can archive my Omni kit, which I think is already gone. Archive, that means get rid of it.
Get rid of it forever.
I can give up, what is this one over here?
That's, you can pay a purple, or you can pay $2.
I will pay the purple. I feel that's rare enough that
You have
that's
no
probably
dollars.
the way to go. Okay. And I got, okay, shuffle all reserve cards, draw one at random, return the rest to the
I
reserve.
swear to God, everyone always draws the same thing.
This one over here, is it this one?
Yes, you
Okay.
just...
All players in your space heal all thingies, and that's special action, but I can't do it now.
So you got a tent.
Oh, you could help people.
You can help people.
It's a very
and you
cool
get
card.
magic.
A very cool card, but not useful at the moment.
Yeah.
Which
Alright.
means, Meg, I believe it is your last turn. Can you accomplish 3 more points?
I think I can
Oh, you're gonna
get
get 2
She's gonna
already.
get-
Oh dear
I
lord.
think I'm actually gonna get 6 more points
play,
right
Alex,
now.
you need to play your fungolite chip so you can get a point.
Does
off
it
of
even
that.
does it even help?
Yeah, you'll get a fungolite and you'll score a
No, I'm
point.
gonna get 6 points right now.
What do you mean? Well, like, I get a point for having 1 fungolite?
Gain 1 if you have fungolite.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Gain
Yep, I missed
another
that.
1 if you have the most fungolite.
Gotcha. I missed that. I thought I didn't realize this was universal. It makes sense. Okay.
All right, so right off the gate, this isn't an action, right?
No.
All right, I'm gonna prophesize to just beat this feat.
Yeah.
So I go up 2 points.
Edge of Oblivion. And then
And-
you're gonna go into your story. Look how cool you are. You get to just go in. You get to read a story without even. You just prophesized hard. All right, you're gonna do Z9. Get ready, Freddy. The aftermath. Your brutal takedown of various criminal elements has sent a violent message across Thyrria, but it's not received quite as you'd hoped. Outlaws begin to band together in pairs for protection, and the factions begin to take notice of you, not as an ally, but as a threat. If the factions themselves balk at efforts to oppose oppression, then they too must fall. Jeez, Grash. A sudden swift strike at their hearts should scatter them to the stars. All right, we're going to add C41 to the reserve, from the reserve to the event row.
Does that matter at this point?
It might happen. It might be a thing.
Wait,
Like, I got these.
C41.
It might say you get everything you want.
You're already winning, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
It's not even a tie.
I have to win this battle, but I'm not worried about it.
I'm not
I would like
worried
to
about it.
overwhelm.
But they do roll 2 yellows.
I know.
That's nice.
I
So
know.
there's a
I could have
chance.
used that card to auto win that fight, but either way, it's 2 victory
Travis,
points.
what happens if there's a tie? Because right now, if Meg does not win the battle,
we go
it might be a tie.
go into
Yeah. I win.
yeah. So for some
You don't win ties. This isn't green team wins.
We fight. We battle, and then I win.
That's not well. That wouldn't. I mean, no, I don't like that.
So for some beloved reason, the card is not. I cannot find it.
no.
I don't know where it is. It must have fallen out somewhere. I know what it is. You basically you want to be knocked out.
Okay.
If anytime a player is defeated, they gain a victory point.
The person who is defeated?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, would I pull more feats because I beat mine?
No,
But
that's
I
the
could-
final.
Yes,
oh,
you will
do.
pull
more
Yes, you
feats.
do. You do.
Yes, you will.
So...
Apologies, I don't know where that card
No, that's
is.
fine. Should I go to a different thing?
Yeah, so you are going, and then you're going to proceed to GR4.
GR4. Subjugation. With the factions posturing a credible threat, your attention has shifted. If they would balk at being held accountable for their actions, then they would have no place in this world you will build. You will make a grim example of them through subjugation if necessary.
Goodness.
Alright, let's see if I can do any of these.
What feats do you have?
She has offer. This is going to be hard because you have to move around lots of places.
Yeah.
Cull the cartel. So you basically have to go to a headquarters for a faction and fight them. As a special action at the Ebony
like, why not?
headquarters, fight the Ebony Synod and roll 15 strength or more.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
15's actually hard.
Yeah.
And you have to roll that, or can I augment
You
it?
can augment it.
I mean, I've got a lot of... Because I have 3 here, 4 here, if I double it.
Yeah.
3... So that's 7, 8, 9 without rolling.
Yeah, you're right.
Or you can go to the cartel, which is super far. How many actions do you have left?
I got money. I haven't used any actions yet.
Yeah.
But I only get 3.
Because you have the fungolite.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're easier to fight than her. Oh, no, they're not.
It's all good.
That's opportunity knocking.
Okay, you can continue this. I'll go deal with the opportunity. I know who it is. It's one of Ricky's friends.
Do we want to pause for a second?
No, that's all good. You can keep going. You can resolve this.
Okay. Well, but I'm going to win right now.
That's fine. I'll be back in a second.
Then he can come back and be sad.
I feel like...
I mean, this guy's worth a point. If you overwhelm him, he's worth 2.
Yeah.
But These are worth 2. I mean, you're
But these are fighting no matter what. This is the easiest one to fight.
Well,
Except for, but
Yeah.
I already have 9. I don't know. I want the definite 2 points.
Do it, Meg. Do it. Do it.
so this actually has 19. After you roll on this, you can pay any amount of visions to gain strength. So you've got
I think
another
this
2.
is maybe my best bet.
Yeah?
Right? Where's the cartel headquarters? Up here?
You have to, but your character's not good at dealing damage. You have to deal 8 to beat this.
I mean, I can deal at least 4, because I can double that.
Sure.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, fair. So you would have to...
Oh, and I have 1 that I can use that. Mm-hmm. All right, let's find them.
So you would just move over to the transport hub.
Okay.
You would pay, and this is the only faction that has a landmark next to them.
Okay.
Lovely.
So that's 1. So you have 1 action left.
And let's do it.
Smash!
Let's fight.
They're gonna roll 6 and these 2 special dice against you.
Okay.
So
I mean,
every
I'm hoping for the special dice to net you out.
yes,
Because there's
every
a possibility.
every die is being rolled. I'm gonna backsplash you here.
There's a possibility I win, but it's not looking good.
I can only backsplash you.
Oh no, that one I just dropped.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I think it's it. I think you do it.
Okay.
The 2 yellow dice are on. The yellow dice is netted out. That entire row is gone.
So this is all gone.
Yep.
Do you have the ability to shift anything?
No.
Okay.
No, I
all
can only
these
pick
dice.
mine
He
up.
killed a bunch of his own dice, but also
Does she need to win as well?
she needs to deal. She needs to win and deal
8 damage.
She needs to deal 8 damage. Yeah.
How much is winning? Because winning she got like 15 to start with.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9,
8,
10,
9. Yeah.
11, 12, 13,
Yeah.
14.
And you're gonna win because he blew up his own dice.
So
Brah!
Meg gets 2 points, going ahead of me on this track.
And
We
you
get
gain-
to end game. Meg gets another 2 points, and I get another 1 point. And the final score is 20-18.
It feels so good. It feels so good.
Expert.
She's
Curtis
so cool.
Falcray is a little upset.
Yeah. She was tanky pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
no,
the fact
you
that
killed
You came out quick. You
Oh
were
no, I'm
doing
happy.
a lot.
I'm happy with how my engine went.
I
It
just-
it was good.
Could not be stopped.
Yeah, Grash is, if Grash goes the combat, what's weird about Grash is because Grash can rely on this bioweapon at no cost, she doesn't have to spend as much money, right? So,
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I only did that once.
well, but look, you got that from spoils, you got that for free, you got this for free,
And
you
then that
got
one I
this
got
for
for a
free
thing.
from,
Yeah.
But that's how she played last
you
time
bought,
too.
you bought 1 card, and Alex
Yeah.
bought a bazillion
The
cards.
ruin spot. Shout out to anyone who plays this. The ruin spot. Go
a
there.
lot of fun.
It's the
Yeah.
best.
A lot of fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah, the cards there are good. I mean, there's effectively like buy data. There's get 3 boosts. There's heal up.
Yeah, they're
there's
awesome.
there's one where you have to fight someone, but you get a victory point if you win.
I would have
Meg's
done
like,
it.
why can't I draw that one? No,
Yeah.
this is good. Piers might be my new favorite character. It's the 3rd character I've played now. Might be my favorite because one of the things I've always found a little bit annoying is trying to move around, and he just can move around like no tomorrow.
Did you see? Look at this.
Visit 9 landmarks in a single turn. But like that's like I
That's a
had
lot.
5 at one point. There was one turn where I would have had like another 4 of these, and I was already at 5. I was like, what can I do?
Yeah.
It's too late now.
It's fun because you can run across the entire board.
Yeah, I do like that a lot. I like the boost a lot with him.
I wasn't paying enough attention if you were doing this, but were you using boosts to move before using other actions so you
Yes,
could game
the
more?
time that I couldn't was an end turn cycle. I walked into the end turn with 5 boosts, and then the card I got cycled me around here, and I was like, well, that doesn't help me at all.
Well, thanks for triggering endgame.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to help. Happy to help. But yeah, that is Forsaken. Forsaken with Travis and with Meg as well, and Meg crushing it.
Yes.
We will be diving into a review with. We'll figure that out. You can check out. That'll be up. I don't know the exact order of these videos, but check that out. There'll be a separate video with a review. I believe you have multiple gameplays over at Crackalope.
Yeah, we did a live play with West and
Cool. Live recorded.
the 2 quackers over there.
Live or recorded?
They did a recorded.
Recorded. Okay, cool. So there'll be a video there.
Yeah, and we'll have all kinds of content up for the game, but this is the 2-player du
The
jour.
two-player one.
Yeah.
Just head on over. Any links you're unsure, just go to YouTube and type in Forsaken and try to type in board game at some point in case other things pop up. But you'll figure it out. Or just head to the Kickstarter page where I'm sure there'll be links.
This is the
to
last
all the
time
various
Meg's ever
things.
allowed to play
Yes.
Grash again. She's mastered
Yeah.
Grash.
Yep.
She has to graduate to a new character.
Graduate!
So bad.
I need
So
another
bad.
chunk.
Yeah.
In any case, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Until next time, I'm Alex, Travis, Meg, and have a good one.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.